ɔbɛtwitwam ɔman mu nsɛm. Oh, mercy for the cripple. Papa, twitwam ne yɛnkɔ.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Banaso, a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, Bamaso, the time is now. The Ghana we hope for starts with us somehow. No blame, no fear, no weight again. Let's use our voice, let's use our brain. With heart and faith, we take a stand to build this nation hand in hand. Oh, little Bill Ghana, we will do it now. We will bring the light, the people's power. We will make it shine. You and I combine, celebrate by my soul. By my soul. Yeah, the boom, you know. Together we rise, together we build. Oh, by my soul. The time is now. The Ghana we hope for lives in us now. Oh, by my soul. Where the discerning come to think, to act, and to build. Together we rise for the Ghana we dream of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Banaso, a place where the sun and Ghanaians come together to shape the Ghana they hope for. Rising as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a better place for all. Oh Ghana, our home, our pride, the dream still lies deep inside. Through every hand, through every heart, the change we see begins with us. Bamaso, yeah, the boom, you know. together we rise for the Ghana we dream of.
It is Wednesday, the 8th of July, 2026, 32 past 1600 hours. We're live once again on our 24 radio, our Brawapa radio, and our 24 radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. This is the place where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts like you, of course, like you, we come purely to deliberate on all possibilities with which we would rise as co-creators and catalysts in making Ghana a sweet, exciting place. If you are here for the first time, I will encourage you to come knowing very well that you are a Ghanaian and nothing matters most than you being a Ghanaian. Nothing matters most than you being a Ghanaian. In line with that, we use Ghana as our reference point in our decision making sure that whatever that we are doing, we will make sure it is in the interest of Ghana. As I was asking yesterday, sometimes we become emotionally attached to parts of the whole that we are all a part of. And sometimes, in line with that, we tend to love defending the part that we become so affiliated to. We defend that part with our entire being. But the question is it always the case that when you defend a part of the whole, for whatever the reason may be, is it always the case that as you defend a part of the whole, you are necessarily defending the whole? Think of it. Yeah, think of it. Because yes, defense is good. In football, we need defense. Yes. Yeah. Oh, America, their defense was sluggish. That is why Belgium shipped them forward. Yeah, you need defense. It's necessary. But is every defense of a part necessarily the defense of the whole? When you think of it that way, you come to put everything into perspective, knowing very well that whatever that you are doing has one fundamental objective: to make Ghana a better place. So be it defense, be it whatever, you are making sure that whatever that you are doing is to make Ghana a beautiful place. As simple as that. That is what brings us here. And on Wednesdays, we call it questions and answers. So live questions and answers. That is what brings us here on Wednesdays. So whatever the question may be, there are already answers in the universe waiting for you. The very moment the question comes, it means you are ready to absorb the answer. Don't be scared. Bring it on. And together, we learn together. To that effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to today's edition of Bamaso, Questions and Answers. And kakraka come on. Baby, I will be a sample pencil. We were feeding the A24 radio. Brawapa radio and A24 radio GH. Say, oh, Abefo. And 10 times, Neswa, at A24 radio. Then they say, Yaba, I ever to Atwa, I heard ye bit me ayo, amo my Ghana, a fan into my pefra. And to free some pencil, we are coino. A home Brasilian any dear council. Mesro, can I say Ghana need you be as I Ghana need? Very important. Pa. Near you heard a year, they didn't put you a cassia my Ghana. And nothing Yaba has say. Na yananti asian so say yeah any sa Ghana na de bia you can't watch them. We are the very Ghana we are so much concerned about. And the sanitary idea, any NHS say, yeah, so near be yet, so my Ghana no wajuma. And internet say personal development, no. Nti message bu say obi e ba de pa na wo hwe e wo my Ghana ho a you are already giving to it. You want me to ask again? What are you seeking of Ghana that you are already giving to her? You want integrity in Ghana, isn't it? But are you living in integrity? You want honesty. Is your life a description of what honest citizens should be? What was that question now? And he, na sa Ghana na no. We can become that Ghana to Ghana. What I say, we will become that Ghana to Ghana. Oh, you want politicians who are not corrupt or who wouldn't be corrupted when they get into power. And yet again, you the same person, when they come, they give you 20 Ghana cedis, 50 Ghana cedis, you take them. So are you living what you are expecting? Don't give yourself any excuse, my brother. Just be what you are seeking of Ghana. As simple as that. As simple as that. Person boy. And so dear, I dear didn't papa move about oh my brother, you are not being what you are seeking of Ghana. You know who ye pa? And come to that understanding, say, for whatever that you are seeking of Ghana, you must be that thing as well. Now, won't mean from Ghana, but I know then you want it of Ghana. It ain't gonna be possible. And yet, it goes against the law of cause and effect. It goes against the laws of nature. And whatever goes against the laws of nature will not stand. And he was become what you seek. And become what you seek. Aye. Become what you pray for. You want love, but you can't love. You want forgiveness, but you can't even forgive. Hey, now no. You can't provide what you are seeking. Hey, my brother, it's going to be a big challenge. And until you abano, and there are questions and answers. There are some busani anu ye. Aye, asem no. And you about to purchase. Say you are ready. For the answer for a question, bra. The universe is there waiting for you to give you the answer. Aye. You see, when you get to know, you can't unknow. Now, the very moment the question comes to mind, actually say you are ready to know. And if you don't ask the question to get the answer to her, and also the conscience will start playing with you. And why keep the question? Bring the question. The questions can be from any part of our lives. Be it a spiritual quest, social, psychological, physical, or the financial. Or the upper breaking it down for political and so can. And then you quada. So any said and nothing and another celebrity conduct Ebenezer of Fab watching and the Papa Yunti, although in the spiritual realm, a honor and anketia. Even Dindibia is answer or bossa. Come eto homa seeing I am faso, said the bear. Our names will remain even when we are hesitate our bodies. And anketia, Yabetia or Debia. Now Yachia America for Yachia Sam Mateo catch my brother. Where you there now? Yachia USA, you maintain Hade. Ana yeshia USA no akotonsuo. Ebi manya sa o. Bra me ente nka. Hey football. Why? You people had your instant karma. With the game. Enti bra me monkom. Why? Na yenchia United Kingdom for ora Joseph Abbey waba. Board chairman ono so wo ho. Na nesika onso ya tunchi mu odine edema. Why? Wona ewo Ghana so enyina ya de nchia ma obi bia ofa Kofi Twumberima. Ono wo ahene champion. Adofo aka nyina. Kadachi. Wa fi abana ana oda ho wo hwe matches na aka na sa na aba Ghana. Ya mi enya awe. Why? Yo, enchiana aka nyina ne bebom. Why? Yemfa mbum. Isanze eneye ukuda wani tuya ukuda nso de ya na ebra nu samame. Enti yemfa nchia ne mbum. Na yenyina yemra once again. Yento akwantu so. For the beautification of our dear nation Ghana. Yebeti enyum na ba gamanche wait for me. And then enyum ni sia. Yebaba. Oh, I love that tune so much. And I know you love it. Become what you seek. Yeba to ankomodi so.
Source power inside me. Life is calling me. Everybody asking something from the world. Someone peace, someone love, someone healing for the pain in their heart, someone blessings from above. But the question softly knocking deep inside the soul today. What are you seeking from the world that you were born to give away? You want kindness, be the kindness. You want light, then let it shine. You want justice, walk in fairness. Let your actions draw the line. The world is not outside us. We are part of what we see. If we want a better tomorrow, let it start with you and me. Become what you see. Become what you pray for. If you want love, give love. Open up the heart door. Become what you see. Become what you cry for. If you want peace, give peace. That is what we came for. Become what you see. Oh, become. Let source power speak. Blessing real, give a light, let the darkness flee. Become what you came here to be. Some are asking for respect, but they don't respect another. Some are praying for unity, but they still divide their brother. Some are searching for forgiveness, but they keep old anger near. Some are crying out for mercy, but they judge with heavy fear. Life is like a mirror, showing what we hide inside. The thing you ask the world to give, maybe the gift you try to hide. So rise with love in your spirit, rise with truth in your way. Don't wait for the whole world to change. Let your own light start today. The world is not outside us. We are part of what we see. If we want a better tomorrow, let it start with you and me. Become what you see. Become what you pray for. If you want love, give love. Open up the heart door. Become what you see. Become what you cry for. If you want peace, give peace. That is what we came for. Become what you see. Oh, become. Let source power speak. The river no they keep water. It flows so life can grow. The sun no they beg for brightness. It shines everywhere it goes. The tree no they chop off fruit. It's for others to live. The heart no beat for itself alone. It beats so life can give. So if you want the world to love you, be loved in human form. If you want the world to heal you, be healing through the storm. Source power inside me. Become what you see.
Omanu sebe you senye you omanfo ye bra ene bechere enu ntini abaha ye behwe sa obra no. As simple as that. So we are here to figure out how we can become what we are seeking of Ghana. As simple as that. Yankwa homanu swe gamanche. Musumpe ho asemu. Ura Joseph Abi. Yamana kwaba na omo enkomo kakra. Ura Joseph. Eni bamasu Abi,
I keep warning you when you.
I will not hear you. Abi,
You don't hear me now.
I dey hear you small. Bamaso.
Is it okay now?
It's much better. It's much better. I amplify your volume a little bit, so it's much better. Abi, all day good, yeah.
Charlie, yeah, the weather is warm, so we are happy at the same time.
The weather hot, mum. It hot, pa. It hot. Very hot. You go out small. Go watch some of the beautiful scenery where you there outside. No, so.
Today I go. No, in fact, I didn't.
The market no good, Anna.
What market? You give me market.
But I say you go out, go watch the beautiful scenery. You know, so.
Yeah, so how can it be market?
I bet
Market
it be window shopping. You know, window shopping. You go feel watch, but you know go feel touch.
I see you are advising people. You know you expect that.
You watch, but you don't go feel touch. No, so.
If you are serious now, you can touch.
Look at you.
If you are serious now, you can touch and see.
You see, you need to give it a direction when you step out, right?
This afternoon I was reading, I think on BBC website, one UK man apparently boarded a man, and he was trying to kiss the steward on the plane. They catch him now.
Why? Sometimes maybe now he was drunk.
What do you mean by you were drunk, Baba Smile?
Maybe I will check a credit in the
If you are drunk, you go kiss fellow man.
Then so we get out when they.
Okay. So that is what prompted him, not because he was drunk. Because you are like Adolf. You are covering.
Covering near the here. They can't someone else covering. You want to understand why the person did so. You are not here to judge the person, right? You want to understand.
What if I'm not here to judge the person? Man, if the man is the kiss.
But people they marry man. Man they marry man.
Okay. So that's why you are defending.
Love you. I did all there. Now I can. Until them trying to say. It's even gotten to the stage. Country be no more prime minister. No again. There's a country that has a prime minister or again. So
there's nothing wrong with it too. But why would you be kissing somebody on the plane when the person has not? They arrested him.
I know, say, and then they send it straight away. Now, Abe, speaking of this, no, one say, say Emrana wo ekrom ha say sexual harassment na se for no say nka ye was similar one and I say ye de na ye wona ye adwuma enka ya chiche nkrofo we wura atomu because yo ya me hwehwe videos bi wo se bi a o makọ review bi say party bi a outing bi na hwe se de emema no etata ma no to na se de wo musi bubu o mo pa na ebi wo ebi wo hono ma otimu say ase de wo di nsomoni bi wo kire ho among other things anka krom ha anka bebrebe ko prison
Baba Baswali, if the women no complain, you know, say recently they did a TV program, Marriage at First Sight. And have you seen the consequence? One of the ladies said, and they were married at first sight. You don't know the person, you don't know, you meet, they have the program they follow, where they go marry and things, where they start, they have sex and everything. Where one girl say the guy rape him. When the guy and the rape will not be how would they understand them. He tell the guy say if they have sex, I will not come inside them. Where the guy come inside them, so it be rape. So right now, they catch the guy. So he not there, Charlie. Maybe something.
On say you say if the woman know the complainer, you can't do anything. Yes, I can. Yeah. But this is the thing. Have we programmed our women to complain at some of those things, Anna? Have we programmed them?
The point is, we've not created the environment. We've not created the environment for the women to even express their dislike for what the people are doing. You understand? And Papa Swali is not only about a women issue. Ghana police. If you go there, the questions they go ask you, it's like they've prejudged the whole thing already. They are not objective. They are not neutral. I remember there was a time one guy messed up with business I was doing with him. And they told me to go to the police station. I was going to, they directed me to the police headquarters. So when I was going, I met two policemen and we were talking. Do you know the guy? Did somebody introduce him to you before you were doing business? I mean, all the questions they were asking me were prejudiced. You understand? Here, you need to know the person. These people. But that is the nature of the environment we've created. You think the police here go prejudge all these things? Instead of taking your statement and see what next step you should do, our people there, they condemn it already. Police. So immediately you can see. Because if you be woman, say, Papa, in a part of the world, woman will be your wife or your girlfriend. There's no way that woman can win to tell you, say, you are my wife, so I rape you. It's not possible. People don't go understand safe.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
They don't go understand. Police go ask you mean your husband raped you? Or the questions they go ask you, crying, you go look stupid. Because
they think it's impossible. It's impossible for your husband to rape you. That's true.
You understand? Meanwhile, everything they say they are training, we are training them. You know some of the things these garage things and so on. The money where they for take do garage, they say they used to train people. But personally, training is supposed to enhance your performance and so on. But that is not what we do in our part of the world. They go the training, somebody go chop money outside, they go for the fun of it. Consultants, they go pay consultants where they team up with them, they go get their share. So in the end, look at the training doesn't benefit anybody. You understand? And even when the people go to the training, maybe they used to. I have my friends. Sometimes they send them here. They send them to different countries. In this part, when you go to training, you are supposed to write your feedback, what you've learned, so that your colleagues can also learn out of it. Ghana, there if you go to training, be yourself or for yourself. There's no corporate benefit from it. And every time they go training. So that's why if I go to Ghana, somebody tell me, say, the solution we need is education. I go tell them, say, my friend, you don't know what you are talking about.
I see. Abi, let's keep the conversation in perspective. Emra, ye can't say Emra ne wo krom ha say ne se bi na wo ye my Ghana man kan krofo we be ko prison. So if you crank be ko prison because only under age for be crash so pen. So that's it.
Now, I never do that up to now.
I see be a no who say
no, me, I've not done that. Papa's Valley here, I mean, I know they go out with women beyond, I mean, below certain age.
Certainly,
You mean the boundary?
Aye.
No, right now, I know they go out with women below 45 years. I see them as trouble.
I see. Hey, and your case be crow or no, you bet what didn't you why? And your question and answers, you bet what didn't you why?
Okay.
You bet what didn't you now, a patron say the Western world is over legalized. Coming, I think what Baby Chich my or over legalized, naturally say. Me church my dinner here as many can follow under over legalization. Now before we ban what you say I was my patron can you?
Papa Swally, I won't use the word legalized.
Or say over legalized, over.
Yeah. I won't use the word over legalized. Probably excessive control, because the law is one of the controls. You understand? The law is one of the controls, and I feel the law should be the bottom line. When you cross everything, then you meet the legal side of it. You understand? So, and here that is how it works. Do you understand? You know, they have the controls. Don't do this. Let's say when you are on the train, don't touch anybody. Don't do this. Don't do that. These are the controls. But when you flout them, then you meet the law. You understand? So that's a difference between here and a part of the world. These people understand the controls. Do you understand? Their system is functioning the way it's functioning because it is highly controlled. In our part of the world, we don't even understand. Do you understand? We don't even understand what controls are. So we go straight to the law. But possibly here, you know, when you embezzle money, they don't take you to court sometimes. So. You understand? Police comes in immediately, investigate the thing, and they deal with you. You are go give up, go own up or whatever, before they take you to court and sentence you. But in that part of the world, you haven't taken him to court. For a court of rubbish, they use the word competent jurisdiction, all those things. Even when they take you to the court, the court was biased, the court was this. Baba Smali, can you go to a court here in this part of the world to go and question the court? They use some locus. The court hasn't got the locus. The court hasn't got the authority to sentence me. Can you do that here?
So you can say can you do that? Hey, when you are doing it in the legal framework, sentence will be me.
The legal framework you are talking about is at a higher hierarchy. Not when you've stolen money. like Kenoforiata has done, you say we question them, the locus of the court.
Hmm.
Do you understand? In fact, we are. I will not give detail, but we are waiting for a very vital decision. Where I work, a very vital decision. The government is supposed to take the decision hopefully by next week before they go on recession. And if they take the decision and maybe we are not happy, we can take the issue to court. You understand? There's a 50-50 chance that the government can decide this issue, but it's highly unlikely. You understand? But you can test the law in that way. But even that, and that is the government too. Do you understand? But you can't say I'm questioning the authority of maybe government or the authority of the law. You can't do that. Do you understand? And this thing is in the public interest. It's for the public good. Not because of you alone, you want to steal something and you go and find some useless lawyers in a part of the world. Somebody they've hailed, I don't know, somebody like Atachia. That guy, I don't know what makes people think. Come on. There were some people were hailing Chikata is they used to guru. They use a word. I say you people, you are joking. But Basmari, have you seen any Chikata book in law before?
But you want everybody? No. Wait, Joe. You expect everybody make you think like you are now. I don't understand.
Chikata
No. Answer the
Chikata
question.
is no Lord Denny because he hasn't come out with any legal.
You why you want everybody make you think like you are now?
Papa Smiley, if you don't know, you don't have to hit above your weight.
Oh, I say you want.
When they are mentioning legal gurus, Chikata doesn't. Nobody even knows him outside the walls of Ghana. Those people making the noise, I just gave them to you. They used to describe him as a legal luminary. We use the word skeke. If you make mention of names like Professor Alupi and so on, they've got concepts, they've got principles developed by themselves. Do you understand? We have Alotes constant and all those, physics and all those things. So these are the people you say are rubbing shoulders with people. No, Chikata.
Abi, yanku anymore. What? Yanku anymore. Abrante na send the audio. Ebe kan later. Mature to hold me. Me the Asteris at home. So, and no, you be here more resource persons near the Akasa assembly. Into my na say wake up no say who ni say the econo we sure say any business no more na I said the omodi nkrofo akomo yedi agro no
about the wake up when they destroy them already.
Boy and
they destroy them. Donald Trump alone has destroyed the whole thing.
But not that thing destroy already or we can put
he put this thing.
The nail in the coffin, yeah.
Yeah, he put the nail in the coffin. That is why I always used to quote this thing. Allahu Akbar.
God is greater.
Exactly. God is the greatest. Don't say greater. If you say greater,
God is
you see how they had that instant karma. You see?
Yeah, man.
The second goal or third goal, you see how the goalkeeper was fooling. It's come up with that, don't be so. He will not be your own, he say be your own. Look, Power Smiley, this man at the helm, this Donald Trump. I think this week or so, yesterday or Monday, he inaugurated some investment program for children, which is a very laudable thing. So he invited the New York Stock Exchange to come and grace the occasion because this is a lot of money because they were investing in all these things. And the stock exchanges they have some bell they've been playing. So when they came there, they gave the belt to the man to play. Oh. But Smiley, when the man finished the bell play, they no go give the bell to them again because he like it. We tell them to they should go and look for the bell. Anywhere they go find it, maybe their own problem. I mean, how? Eh? These your people. This I don't know, Papa Smiley. So go on. Give me the next question. So the football there.
Oh,
The football there.
you see, I don't know. I think say even in the midst of possibly say or yes I didn't know. Nka smartness kakra ba mu a nka ni kwan sɛ nka ɔno akora ba abɔnten bɛka nsɛm na ɔbɛka no no wie wɔ sa say referee no kora ɔyɛ suspect that Trump ba gama we
you see proper human beings for following this one.
Oh, Abby. You see, Donald Trump, to a greater extent, or a piece of the American mindset, right?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Now, how many quarter Obama? No?
But you get your own people.
How many quarter Obama? Any America for no quarter Obama? And any America for Israel for no Obama?
So
like, you have to understand. You can't say you don't think so. Say still I'm going to be the whole support no me boy. Now,
but the people who are supporting him, sometimes I don't see how confused they are.
And then Timmy say if he's a piece of the American mindset now, I don't know how say you don't think so.
So Dr. Jimai, just say all of them they are like that.
I beg.
Inconsistent people.
I beg. I don't mention anybody name. If you don't bring any trouble for here. I know mention anybody's name, right? Now you see this is the thing. Emra me de koto your platform no so say the hoop so na very nice pa so omo kama pa nem say bomba de kan se bi minim so hu ya o say o kan say na me hwehwe aba se me hu a na o person kire say I say the Donald Trump was defending his citizens. What I say? Now,
in what way? In football?
And na mentias yen come kase. So say or can say Donald Trump defended the citizens. So or say a president
in what way? I mean, in what way?
And say also for adwen kire bre. Say nti na ye bon komo. What I say? In what way? Me who question kura musa no kura after that statement na make here. So nti ya ba question and answers here. So obi can say the president was defending his citizens. What I say? I mean, what I say go kase.
Baba Smiley, you see, somebody defined intelligence as the ability to hold two opposing views in your mind and still make the right decision. You understand? So when you become so biased, the thing is red. And then you say it looks like red. It looks like. I mean, come on. Where is your integrity? Papa Smiley, imagine this thing this man is doing. Even if Joe Biden did, what would I say, 15% of this, imagine what would have happened. You understand? Joe Biden, he was feeble because of age for himself. He didn't covet or he didn't take things which don't belong to him. But see what we are seeing. Double. Eh? Everything you see, you want it. Things which you don't even need.
Abi, say no
Yeah.
can. Or see, we have a president who fought for his citizens. That's Donald Trump.
In what? In what? For what? Citizens for what? For them to win the World Cup.
Say Bombardians one is what develop American mindset. Maybe it was so.
But possibly it's not American mindset too. This one only about 35% or so of Americans think like that. And those ones, when they question them now, you see how they, some of them don't even know why they were doing what they were doing, why they voted a certain way. They don't understand. Because they are seeing the reality. Everything this man promised them, he's not even doing it. But the point is, he surrounded himself with yes men and women. And Baba Smiley, you see, sometimes when you follow a foolish person, you also become foolish. You see Pochettino. You see how he also disgraced himself. Do you understand? Pochettino. Yesterday, somebody made an analysis that at least Pochettino and even this Balogun should, if they were professional, should even, what would they say, exclude themselves from the whole thing. But Pochettino said, yeah, it was good at this. This man who has coached at that. So somebody told me, no wonder he's an Argentinian. But the point is, this Infantino man, his thing is coming to an end. And I hope that they will not renew it for him. Papa Smiley, see this FIFA who can suspend countries just for interfering in their GFA. Interfering, keke. They have ignored all of these things and just directly get involved in. How possible? You understand? So that look, Sir Blatter was corrupt too, but Blatter will not do this. So right now, a lot of people, club, they all say this Infantino man should go. Jogging club say that, Lineker, and a lot of big guys, big people in sports, So I hope that man he goes off the scene soon.
Now, I on the take a decision and I say a board and a trans take a decision.
But they say they call him to give him that thing.
No. If they call him, can he all by himself take that decision? Say, Sakad and Yassam.
He signs some committee, but he influence the committee. Eh? You think when they say order from above, no, it's only in that part of the world.
Oh, baby,
But Papa Smiley, a president in his right sense, right thinking thing. I mean, why would it even occur to you to do this? Fair play. The man doesn't believe in fair play. He thinks everything should come to his side. Somebody who can take somebody's Nobel Prize and take it. Hey. So,
interesting. No, so.
Yeah. But Bombardier, so this one to Bombardier should come and tell us.
Mama San can be. No, says, we have a president who fought for the citizens. Yeah, fought for the citizens.
This is sycophants at the highest level.
Hey. Abi,
Papa Smiley.
I would say, hey, I would say,
No only sycophants you at the highest level.
I would say.
No, Papa. Okay, so what is he defending? What aspect of the citizens thing is he defending?
Oba, obechichirim. Why? Oba. Why?
Hey.
Na uhe Egypt na Argentina so game no.
No, I wasn't around. Yeah. But then there was no foul play in that.
Oh. Just say no say they want to set up another France and Argentina final be because they want to make more money in those games. Right.
But you heard what the Paraguayan senator said, told Mbappe.
What can I say?
The woman insulted Mbappe as a colonized. I don't know.
Oh, I mean,
what they told was from
so Obende is
colonized. Mbappe is a colonized something. In fact, the French government wants to take that woman on. Do you understand? And today or yesterday, she also came back saying she wants to sue Mbappe.
Who wants to sue the government?
I hope she continues because the French government wants to take her on. So it will be very, very interesting. So this is the dynamics of this so-called World Cup they are playing. Yeah, this is the dynamics is taking. Sam, no, because you talk about him, he has come. Now
I don't know. Him say, me name the catching the president.
He has overcome the shock now. You know, they were
Sam will be catching the president. Sam
No. They were all happy. They were defending them, like Bombardier said.
Oh, who told you? Who told you Sam was happy?
I know Sam too is a maga now.
He's what?
He's a maga.
Hey Sam. Sam Hey, I never knew say you to I never know say you to be maga.
Sam be proper maga power.
What a couple be a bully be I'm a national corner. I'm your wife.
You see, I say, and when you fool baby say, Abu, I won't need you. Casaso.
Jamin a
prano, what I say. You see, there is a bigger force that fights for the very one that you think has nobody to fight for. What I say, and that is exactly what happened. You people were put in your rightful positions with the 4-1 whipping. And no
pure disgrace. Pure disgrace. And no, is it the second or the third goal? You see how stupid the goalkeeper was?
I say you see people I'm not Argentina the what I say. It's almost Donald Trump as an no crack a whole president you who say. What I say? Sam, how did you feel? Tell us about it.
You're overturning the whole match.
But Sam, why is it that yesterday?
You're overturning the whole match.
Yeah, but Sam, so why is it that yesterday?
You are dodging for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. That's what I'm about to say. They have to ban them. They should tell them they should not play their remaining games. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah.
But I was thinking about it. Let me catch him down for the outside. What if it was God's plan for this guy not to play to actually maybe the US game? put up a good fight or win the game. Then mankind, in its sense, thinks he knows better than God. Then he forced it, he altered God's plan, and that was the result. Perhaps that's what it was. Like you can't. Sometimes
And
you have
Sam,
to let Mother Nature. You have to let things happen as they go.
yeah,
You don't have to force to change the situation because anytime we ever try see a bit change the situation, we see time and time again say it doesn't end well, but we always try to act as if we know better than the higher I mean, in God, we know better than the higher power, and we always try to alter certain things. So, be honest, flood in is what Ghana. We think we know better, so we feel we can, cover these waterways and then help and build. That'll be okay. You don't let Mother Nature, let the higher spirit take its course and just enjoy it. But I think we try to change things and the end is never away.
yeah,
And
but Sam,
those
you
yeah,
see, that
go
could
ahead.
have that could even have paved way for another discovery.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because I remember 1982, Black Stars. Black Stars number 6. There's no way any player could overtake Adolfama. Impossible. Because me, I'm a Great Olympic supporter. But I still hold Adolfama high esteem. In high esteem. It was, I think, an injury or something to Adolfama. That was what brought Abedi Pele into the team. And from there onwards, he owned the thing. Do you understand? So this one could have paid the way. They say bring this one. The guy to win the game, you see the chances he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Maybe it was George Weah's time to shine and get on the pitch and
Yeah,
show the world boy. And he just stole his
it's
opportunity.
incredible.
And we do these things, but I don't know. And to those people that are defending it or whatever, these things I always say, man, it's all subjective. Maybe them say it's for HET or maybe them say, hey, I don't know, I see HET or but I don't know. These things, the way I look at these things these days, I'm not even gonna try to go back and forth with people. It's not worth the time because some people have already made up their mind. No matter what it is, they will. And when you're dealing with individuals who have made up their mind and not open to seeing what other views or what other options there are, I always say, like, in every situation, you should take the time to look at it from somebody else's point of view. Take the chance to look at the bigger picture. Take the chance to, and if you do all that and you still stand where you stand, at least say you tried it. Maybe you didn't see it, but people take the stance and it's like, this is where I'm standing. It's cemented and you cannot change it. So I'm gonna find every way possible to defend it or to speak up for it or to stand up for it. And it's rather unfortunate, but in the end, then Papa Samuel, I've made up my mind. It's gonna be another because at the end of the day, Ronaldo a free mo. So Uma Messi is also free mo. Trust trust to say viewership will go down. To say and then Ghana free mo. See Ghana for that the brave for that so here because in Messi. To say my Messi is Kofi
And to was
Messi
you also as seven I can any possible means be I am a messing man I say other messy wo any passing other
that's
players nana.
that's that's
No,
what
no,
it's looking like.
one hour the assess I seven no bow into the Share was some what can was
Yeah,
some
that
can ye.
from I and some
Mhm.
maybe somebody can show me a different view and I'll be more than happy to look into it. But from day one, right, it seems to say we're pushing Argentina to make it to the final because I was telling one of my coworkers this morning in their first game, Messi was not he deserved a red card. That's that tackle now, yeah. On my first game and I'm boy, I'm really country and becoming boy. Or the full start, it's here Quano calf on it. So that should have been a record. And perhaps with that record, and maybe they wouldn't have just maybe they wouldn't have made it out of the group stage. But they didn't even go to the VAR, they didn't even look at that play. But later on, when they went back and look at, they showed the replay, you could tell that was a red card tackle. Messi make it, but they didn't even look. And then it just keeps, and when they beat Cape Verde, you could see FIFA. You're supposed to be a neutral organization. I mean, we know it's not, but at least try to be discreet about it. They were celebrating it like, they were celebrating, that Argentina beat, Cape Verde like it was their personal team. They don't even hide it anymore. According to say Ghana GFA to create Ghana football. It's like they've just by any means. That's what I think it is. Because when you Messi free man, viewership will go down. Ronaldo cannot be out and Messi cannot be out. You have to maintain at least Messi and Ronaldo and probably Mbappe. You have to keep them all the way to the end to keep the viewership and keep people engaged. You almost free one. People will still watch, but it won't be as much as, you know, with Messi still in the tournament. So that's just my 2 cents. But
And necessarily the spirit of the
after
game itself is lost too.
yeah, and I was talking to my friend in Kenya the other day. Yeah, he first I game and he was telling me he's like, yeah, football must win, football must win. I was like, yeah, Roy, that sounds really good. Football must win, but it's ain't yeah better side for football to win. It's going to take a whole lot than just you and I saying say football must win. A lot of people, a lot of countries need to take a stance, and as it is going now, no, you know, let me correct back because I say everything, every person has a price, and unfortunately, FIFA has a price too, and these things can be bought, and it just doesn't look. Football is not. I don't think it's what it used to be anymore. Perhaps we should do away with VAR, and at least since a referee making mistake in poker, we will not say, "Hey, that was a human error,
But
one man's decision." You call your name, but to have a whole system, say, we thought the referee by themselves were making too much errors, so let's have a whole system to back them up. And then in the end, that system is also misbehaving. And then what's the point of even having it to begin with? So, it's sad. It's sad.
it,
But me, I'm already checked out.
it's on the other side, So Bombardier say your father, the president, right, was defending his citizen, right? Who will say was he defending his citizen?
Anyway, that's his opinion. If that's what he
Sam, he
calls
was
it.
defending you. He was defending you. Don't say anything.
And
And
if
he
that's
should
the
believe
case,
it.
you should be you should be defending every single citizen, not just the ones that seems to be convenient for you when you decide that it should
If you
be
are black,
day
he will not
in,
defend.
day
If you are
out.
black, he will not defend you.
Well, he's defending this guy who's black too. And then this guy too, I'm hearing how he became a citizen. It's like the very thing that he wants to get rid of. It was
Hmm.
through that process that this guy became a citizen too. So it's
Yeah,
like,
because he will stand. He will stand to benefit from him, isn't it? If he had
and
won
that
it.
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
When they benefit from it, and
Hmm.
I don't hate that. It's a human nature. Anything that you stand to benefit from, when you're benefiting from it, it's a good thing. The minute you stop benefiting from it, then it's like, hey, what
Sam,
brings us to
imagine
that
if he
point?
had,
So I mean,
imagine, Sam, imagine if he had won World Cup and Obama hadn't won World Cup. It's a bigger success, isn't it?
yeah, and that's part.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't even push it for US to go that far to win it
He
because.
has won a World Cup. Ah,
But I mean, that's because he didn't make the call. If he made the call that he wanted this World Cup, I'm sure by all means we would have won it. But I'm
they would
sure
have
he didn't make
given it
that
to
phone
him.
call.
You say
But
what? You say if he had made the call to win the World Cup,
yeah, they would have let us win it.
and
I mean, FIFA has already.
on my script, I'm a United States we know.
I mean, if he
Oh,
had made the call, if he had
Papa
put in
Smiley,
the
you see
request, I'm
now
sure
he's
they
in.
would have happened.
Papa Smiley now he's in Tokyo.
Maybe we are exaggerating, but I mean, fun pardon. I think I'll afraid if I not casting see, hey, me pe World Cup we and FIFA any your baby to make sure see at least we'll make it to that final. But it's becoming ridiculous. Like these rules that we all follow and these norms that we all follow and all these things, these days. It's like the other day, and right, I was talking to my wife, and there's this one of her colleagues where one of her colleagues basically she went to trial and she happened to know one of the jurors and she was supposed to point it out from the get-go. This was like a homicide trial. And she was supposed to point it out immediately that, hey, I know this person, but she did. And she went through the trial. And afterwards, she called the person she know to get a feedback. This was back in 2015. And it just resurfaced now that, hey, this lady knows this happened during that trial. So now that person that was found guilty during life, he deserves a new trial. That's number one. And then I was like, so I was talking to my wife, and my wife was telling me, hey, so they'll probably, take her to the Florida bar and they'll probably disbar her or they'll just punish her. They'll have to put out an article and, it'll be out there. It just ruin her reputation. And perhaps, she might even get prosecuted and whatnot. And then I was asking my wife, I was like, well, with this administration and of course with our governor in Florida, they seems to just bend the rules and do whatever. Like it's as if the laws doesn't matter anymore. And my wife was like, "Well, that may seem like it, but trust and believe, say it's still working." The point I'm trying to make is, regardless how bad or crazy things seems, there are people, there are, still institutions, there's still people out there who are trying to do the right thing, who are trying to enforce these rules. So I'm just trying to end by saying, say, our hope is not lost, at least not yet. It may seem like it's being lost, but there's still systems and institutions and people out there who are still trying to
Get
do the
things.
right thing.
Okay.
And
Mami Musa will Sam.
get
Was
things
there
done.
any of your media outlets in America saying say what the president did was inappropriate by interfering with the red card? Is there any media outlet who was seriously against that route President fired?
The one that I listen to NPR, which is the National Public Radio, and it's not funded by any organizations. They do get, let's say, donations from like Amazon's and Facebook and all these places, but mostly it's funded by you and I, like the regular citizen. I give them like I think $20 every month. People give more than that. So it's the National Public Radio. They survive based on just donations from the people. It used to be that Congress used to give them a huge, the country used to give them a huge funding, but president to in office is that media outlet was biased. So or by a non trade. Basically they don't get any money from the government now. Well, I was listening to them, they did bring it up and they won't come out and say it outright, but it was discussed on the news say, hey, look, the president has inserted himself into this thing that is supposed to be non-political, and they brought some experts on to share the opinion, like by experts, like sports people who deal with sports and stuff. They brought them on to share the opinion, and nobody that came on to NPR was like, "Oh, this is great." People were saying, like, I remember one of the experts that they brought on. He's like, "Look, we all agree that the record was a bit harsh, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't be that a whole sitting president will pick up the phone and call FIFA to say, hey, review this." And again, you could put it as, they'll say, I just told them to review. I didn't tell them the decision. But the fact that you are taking the time to call to ask them to review it, you should just allow the system to play out. And if they decide to review it, then they do it. If they don't, then they don't. But it shouldn't be a whole president. So to answer your question, yes, NPR, they did discuss it. They did bring experts on, and nobody was like, what the president did was right. They were all like, the president should have stayed out of it. Because if anything, they thought it was creating a distraction for the team. It was creating a distraction from how much the team has accomplished to even get to this level. That's what we should be talking about, not about the president making this phone call. And they even went further to say, and again, this is some of the things people don't like about this president because he always seems to make it about him, and then we forget about what we actually needs to be talking about. So yeah, to answer your question, NPR at least that's the one I listened to. They did discuss it, and nobody was like cheering him on. Nobody said it was like defending the citizens or whatever. People thought it was ridiculous that he inserted himself into it. But again, I guess somebody might say that's the opinion. So
Okay, all right.
before
Gama be no so per president did some time ago. Even said Ted Cruz ana.
yeah, Ted Cruz always,
Was it president? Why setting history? Why year history?
oh, he has to say that. Keep in mind, this is the same guy that when he was running for president, when he was running for because at one point Ted Cruz was also running for president, and he had to go through the primaries with this sitting president right now. Emma, that president to cry at the D in the term. And I remember Ted Cruz coming on TV and being like, Donald Trump, keep my wife and family name out of your filthy mouth and blah 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 blah. So I think it's interesting that, now he's all like buddy buddies with him, you know. But again, I always tell people what is happening in Ghana is not an isolation. Like, I've been always saying, say, oh, they talk about the party, NPP, NDC, and this. That's what is happening here these days, right? If it was gone are the days now, like Ted Cruz would have not been probably, he would probably wouldn't even be endorsing Trump for anything. But he was able to go past, put all that aside, and because they're in the same party, now they're like buddies, they work together. So I'm not surprised that he will come out and say that, because at the end of the day, it's party over nation. As long as it's a Republican Party, he will not see wrong in what he does. He will just cheer him on. I guess I will call that sycophancy. As long as he's in the party and he's part of the Republican Party, he will always be there to support him, to defend him, whatever the case may be. And that's what it happens here all the time. It happens especially with the right side, with the Republican Party. They do, even if they're going through primaries or whatever, it comes out, oh, there's an allegation of whatever it may be, they will defend it. As long as you're part of the party, they defend you. They find a way. So I basically fancy now, kind of, it's everywhere. It's here too. So I'm not surprised that Cruz will come out and say that he's a Republican senator and he works with him. He needs the president. The president needs him. They have to work together. So if he has to get on his knees and kiss the ring, that's what he'll do. So no
Okay.
surprise there.
Okay. Says I let you yati. Why?
Yeah.
Says I let you yati. Now, Sam, just a quick one before we move on to Bema Benewa. I need to be watching my time too. Or say, at what point would you resist another person defending you? At what point would you resist another person defending you?
I don't know, Papa Smiley. I mean,
A big question. So when you be why am from Subi and I say whatever the case may be, no defender. Or say, hey, at what point would I stop that person defending me? Hey.
Remember, I don't know, may he rest in peace. I don't know if you remember John McCain when he was running against Obama. and he was having that town hall meeting, and one of the audience people stood up and they were practically insulting Obama and McCain, and in favor of McCain. And McCain, knowing from his heart that what the guy was saying was not true, and based on what he knew, at least that's what he said, based on how his encounter he's had with Obama, then he stood up and he told the guy he didn't accept that comment in favor of him that the guy was talking about Obama at the time. So I guess, if you know in your heart that what somebody is trying to defend you about, it doesn't add up, and you know in your heart that, oh yeah, and yeah, you should be able to at least
I
you
see.
should be able to
I see.
come
So,
and
my
say,
friend,
hey,
calm
look,
down, calm down. So,
you should be able to say, when you say you did biscuit in it too, on our deep biscuit,
mm-hmm.
Now, Obani didn't corner or say, oh, and you're done it, yeah, fine for singing, going up and down, but no very well they wanna with this biscuit, Why put your, I don't know, they're calling it the hustle of going up and down trying to defend you? Why not just set the
Own up,
kid
own
free?
up.
Because in a way, when you own up now, what you're doing is you're setting that kid free. I think it's selfish it'll be selfish of me knowing that what I did was wrong, but then to put somebody through the hassle of defending me, then why wouldn't I just come out and say, hey, look, I did this, so I be wasting the time to defend me, then he can be free and have his peace of mind.
I see.
I think if you don't own up now, it's a selfish act.
I see. Now, let me give you a background to this question, right? In a story, and I say in a case, you see your Bible, right? You see your Bible, when will be taking me on. Oh, say, I'm not here coaching you, oh, Anna Peter. Oh yeah, Nigerian say will be defending you. And so him the yes, okay, Sunday school, yeah. When the Peter,
yeah, or trans kind of the or the track one also.
Nanko be so 20, but I said Peter, no, a fisherman when you butcher into a messinity, no, and a coffin so right. And then I used to, yeah.
He of fixing a
now before fixing or ye baby, or Bible on a castle, ye baby first as I know fix it. He rebuked Peter. So,
okay.
He rebuked him. He rebuked him. So, and he, one way or the other, no, at that particular point, he resisted Peter defending him, perhaps in that particular way. So, now, what I will say briefly before anyone so better on and say, when someone is defending you in a way that hinders your evolutionary good, you have to resist it. Now, in ways will be defense ever hinder your evolutionary growth, in cases where it is helping you to abscond taking responsibility. Right? That is one of the ways. Wakobokro no. Now will be tuetu esika sa me de you. Every emran nsemo that person is not helping your evolution. Right? When the defense that someone is giving you will stop you from evolving, becoming a better version of yourself there. Straight away. Say the okay, no. Say conscience now what you know that whole kind you have to stop it. Right? From happening. Hey, into some okay. Say I could do someone be pa no be defender say oh someone to say and on tisa now I wouldn't say why I said na ubi be one waka say Charlie jaja na me ye some obey
I think say a serious question maybe so. I think say imagine I to see I make a choice but when you're faced with it,
ɛhɔ na yɛbɛhu
it becomes
meboa.
yeah, how do you go home? So I think the answer is like I couldn't tell you yes, Maya and until say you're faced with the reality, say, hey, we're going to put you away for 20 years. If you really did this, that's when you'll be. That's the old defender. You see, the old 20 years. Say why yes I doing? That's a when you Papa Trump never say, oh, Charlie, be defending me, man, found tomorrow. I'll pardon him and fine because in here for 20 years. That's all she start defend whereby a bit near start to free.
And then we sure say I be crying go be defense no me.
Oh no, why I mean sure say you think 3 times. Over that dream we facing 20 years, facing life and after 20 years. Not the way your Papa Trump and it's all things my main defender they knew free one. Yeah, and finally if we could put some elbows and so defending it free him. If we here elbow, me I sure say you'll think about it. So to answer your question, I honestly until you're faced with the reality, it's one of those things nice, easier said than done. I can tell sit here and brag and tell you say, yeah, I will accept it, but trust me, I have to be faced with the reality.
That's right.
Then
That's
I'll
right.
know
That's
what-
right. That's right.
what
That's
to
right.
do.
That's right. In fact, yen komodi ya ye boy ni ye kasa nyina me notebook da ha na am say inspiration and revelations e ba no dawso. Right? Now, one of the question maybe another time we will ask, what is the biggest price you've ever paid standing firm in your principles? The biggest price you
Not
have
that.
paid standing firm
Okay.
in your with yen can futuristic asemu price are what you are paying standing firm in your principles. Ebi ti say wako Ghana ukoye na wo se wo de untua bribe ma police officer bia na police achill. The biggest price you may face at that particular point in time, you be waste your time. You do be court. Ebi a you do be sell kakra. Ni nyina ka price no ho. So nti if you have stood firm in your principles and you paid some huge price for it, maybe come and share your view with us. We love to hear that. What gave you the motivation? You were able to stand firm in those principles and you were ready to pay the price at whatever cost. Yengo tie be ma bene wa kakra. Ate, ntie be ma bene wa kakra.
Yeah, I say, but my busy
Hey, okay. So me call in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes next time me call na say we okay there. I'm a handover. Yes, there.
let me know.
We will see. Because I'll be leaving in about 20 minutes time anyway. Ntie be ma bene wa. Be ma bene wa. Otime kan. Bamaso.
You catch your papa.
Na boko there. Nice one. And you're bon common questions and answers, right? So
Bibi
a cost of na mama musa what the football chikakra me boa. The football chikakra me boa.
my football pa. Me want Ghana kura na me a chairman of my own football club, you know.
That's right.
Ball dey my church dey.
Na Mr. Wo in all football games no, would you be able to tell us one game would be out say this game no there was fair play and whoever won no so they won fair and square in that game?
Yeah, matches no be draw ho man hwe but in fact game like Portugal and Spain and so me hwe Colombia ne Switzerland. In fact, man share no anwie kura ba me hwe ba bia me hwe duru ye bia no e ka be some fewer bia. In fact, that match it was fair play for me.
Okay.
And Portugal ne Spain so no
Mhm.
omo boni hu atitiri bia wo
Mhm.
anti sometimes no sa matches you know me who say na ye okay also even me France ne team bi so mehwɛ yɛ ɛno so beginning na mehwɛ na de ma hu mfomfo bia wo nti no so far sa matches ya na mahu sɛ ɛyɛ okay the akeka no bebree mu wɔ hɔ de a wotumi sɛ na DJ ni but
Na
it is how much is ya papa sɛ wobisa me sɛ deɛ mahu a
they
yɛfɛ
will
na maka yes
na in
that's right.
general terms no so ɛdeɛ na ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ present a ɛma ɛyɛ saa foul play ne asɛ fair play no bɛyera between in a particular game, let's put it that way. So what are some of the things ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ present and as a conditions ni bi wɔ hɔ nom a ɛma saa fair play no yɛ thrown out of the window?
Yeah, papa. I don't know say football ankasa free to TV si ne nyina no fair play ma mu da o. Edi no de na da so kwa. Free to trade ya football ye hwe ya be see say overka se ne Ghana 92 mpo footballer. A day match before sa match na ankasa na be di pele enya red card. Edi those things ni nyina later no ya na ho nsem ba bonten ma yete se oh asimasi ko twa bribe what happened and this and that ye ba kroma ya trick bebre ya bag ya anase te se emfa na sen ekolaka ye de ekoshi obi wo metro na ya change ni de emfa se me no yesia ya na ma je wo de na so wa family the same bag fi na ye match bi ya match e bono Santiago Bernabeu hu dwumade ne ye di no metro mu so ndino those things, across ama just football they never be a fair play over my be just say and yema yeah man basa bina I friends Sam was so right say organizers no more organizing football no omo more agenda omo more target omo the on person more achievement ni nyina wie ko sisika enti so muhunu say this is it. They project those people. And they are no can be and no factors no be pa. And also obi person making history. Say now so this is what happened. So we Qatar World Cup say ya na particularly on my say it's a say ya pamata de be go ha say we ni de be Messi. Semezi jeka ade camp na eyi enti ultimu say nkofo they have their interest eno no ne ma ye present ma your friend say no sa fair play no ma no for instance you as a president of free ye nyina no na dwene say na bresu no so mo je world cup a history kese ma no nti sa history no person make no nti no ono so use ne powers kakra or as a president. In fact, me na me free FIFA president yang onfa. But sama no friend no wafa. And we who be so say card no bi wo ha yetimi yi free so. Just say ono no ne personality no man kwan say or de be hye ne kromu efe no ano say mun kan tire mun criticize ma ye ntwe sa ayi no nsan. E no ono no sa nipadua no character no na push no mo no akokre no and in fact ebi nso a enye ofre ye mpo na oma omote ase na nso na mzo de ne ho kwaji mu nti akoye your friend say ni na ye some of the influencer ema your friend say sa fair play no nya adwuma no Senegal na titu dia America na ofo boanye ehun se Cote d'Ivoire fo omonye cup da omonye African cup no bi da no na sabre na se so kwa fa kwan bia so twetwe sika na ye den ye je na anu adai friend say Senegal for abo ball aje awie kofie a omoto omo ba bi no court kura team aka se cap no kura no ya sai dia ya koja from some no There is no fair play in football. Even if what's papa. You be any what's ni nyina sika sem. Ni nyina na football na be sika. And in fact, from Maradona bresu be sin fair play. I said then ko no madro mo ball no. Ti fair play be any baby. Sana te papa. And
So
then my dear man yet nyina sika sem any superiority complex any I want to make the history by force. See or see. Sana te.
as in I say you can say corruption in football no is as old as what was happening in the Garden of Eden, boy.
Papa. Ache ti say the football na ache na pepe. Ache pa ultimo say yes nipa ye hypocrite wo ho. Hypocrisy wo nipa mu kire say yes FIFA no krampo no ama order say ye mfa nya ama yosem and say politicians because FIFA no board na nkasa ye ne political institution mu enti no on pese external we bia betuma bewuram nanso FIFA yi kene hu wie so a ukọ Ghana ye wo fa minister of sports ono na the whole federation nation ase coach na e ko fa na ya ba de tua ne ka boso mi bia so adentina yes ye man nya amayosem na mu amayovo ne tua omuka this doesn't make sense ntino e to da bia although say President Trump offer ye no na nka say ban sade that's why at the end of the day no politicians ya no wo mo na omo face na issue na so omo na hye dwumade ni nyina ase enti for me there me who say nipa a hypocrite and hypocrisy so one of the tools wa ekuni papa wo every institution because yem pese ade na nimu better ho clear na wa oba si ubo aka no because ebia red card na mo de man nipa no na we deserve because we deserve there and also na da bia ya amota aka no ha say emom say yi red card referee no so coach no referee no so there na mo de ye no ko ye hu ye say na ga referee ze ga mo twe na so mu bia so hu bi football there papa may say there is never been a fair play
mama unyina ho na memusa o si bia na undeserve sa red card sana aka
sana me kan yes
enti why pa na yaji infringement etia na o hwe asa nipa no undeserve sa infringement
oh say referee oh I never gonna say who says so court na so in fact so mo be red card no mo go back e ko hwe no mo san yi free so e kire say red card no about 80% in na kire say red card no referee no ye mistake I don't know the man wo ho no na ntwa in fact ya hwe bebre wo life ya nkasa kura yenye referee for no yenye football personal so it make us sad we dey later no so mo criticize o mo timi yi free nipa no so enti kire say no deserve red card no mistake
also you see when it comes to said the easy kind of na okay obia can find something to say just say unia ade we the nyisi na was nka eye because me can say why na e deserve say yamano yellow another red obeka say do deserve pa no some say Suarez right
I want that lady to say there is no way I could tell now okay crowd bit magazine would that free
obeka say Suarez but obeka say at that moment no impulse Anna you see he wanted to defend his nation at all cost
sure
into one so obinso betima kan wa say
oh David papa no you will two things
okay
o beti ma ka say oya de me kra me ta kan me say Suarez sa ayi no ye no ma me be pe na asem ti o aya na man for ti asem be bra ase me say oye ti aye no nkire say because the guy did exactly what he supposed to do because I don't say na leaders wo nyina ne say nti say wadwene kra anya adwon kese a o nkai say wo don sakura yi so kita adwon kese pa say na say no me jira why dey me free mu because that moment no so about no ko rago no ho no ne adwena obetima decide decision making at that moment no and just some things our papa and you know so to me say yes that is it me free mu na you show me red card kura no because I say omo ayi me year na so omo boy betima ye which eno na happen ye the ogwe oye ye no onya results nti ma me be pay nipa na asem talkless of say wa ma ye no ye lose ye wet ka na penalty no so mo de ma ye enzo obi bo twene ye nti are na me kotan sa kwa no enti no but eno no nkire say the oye ye no eye wa mu football mraso obu mraso enti ne mra no na bibie ni ho a betima defend no afiri saa red card no nti ono no deserve so obi bo ni din a o deserve red card yes ono the red card there ono ankasa kura be ka say yes me deserve but my yard I me when interview bi kura no ka so ko Ghana kura osuru ti Ghana de osi hoda
Now, I'll Canada.
ti onko hoda osi so ka so ko Ghana osuru ti Ghana de osi hoda ma when interview bi pen I tell say ono anim say oye bone who said it wasn't something that no bit more defending on the yeah free na me sa ko boom na did abo said that na team all
You.
I don't know
Now, what are your thoughts on of a Donald and so or stuff we in me as a red card na yes share or move for one move and what are your thoughts on that?
wa nya de odo de as am no de ne kan no say na make ho asem say oyo pani bia na ote ho na hwe na yesisi nkrofo a you can do whatever to support them but so to hu no say why your company no o mpese obi bebu mra so nti say ye institution a omo mra o so ese hu no omo ethics nti omo say ignorant is not an excuse say minim say sam me kura mintimi mfiri mu ene na onye president of United States yes all the akukodro na akaka bensem a omo ye no ho no say United States de obi nti me nko omo asem omo no omo timi ye bibi wie na say omo pa chokura na omo akopa chew nti we ball ya ye bo nyina no say ye ni omo mfiri mu a obetima afa kwan bia so age World Cup ya en omo ni jebo o ya enti no almost by the de ya na Trump kwa na ogbugbo ni di bebrete say he is the only person who misbehave anya no kresa sa na omote ya say ne de no ya na professor na nke so yes but why because we feel say ne man mu na ye bo no na ena oba ye no so ne ma US president ye popular no ne de ne nyina mo less wa fairly so far nti bi ketu obehwe papa akwa ya oyi yeyi yesu ma ya ohokro na nsa ye friend say pilot na bibi na si ye man ye said o ye you know na on the level no unqualified to be sa emperor na no ye no but ne yire ene man akwanya say ono no one ne papa ye emperor pan enti no obetumi ni kun na akoye ena ye this ye shift o mko so onya za na o ye German ni na onye a friend say Juni ti oko ho nyina no nema ese oye ase emperor no a wo ho no nyina no oye na wa feri o mo so de dan mu ho na ye de gold o decorate ho nyina o kotiti ni nyina na o de ye o de koye nsuo mo sa na mo muti mo ni nsuo no na ho gold tita no so na hidra for do ho ye se hwe wo di we na wa koye ti e ba mo Julius Caesar amane wo Italy na ene akwa no hunu sa free de tese wa fairly inflicted the last chance ya ye di Yesu ba na nim na omo say ye pe Yesu se de be ya obeye bibi ba akwa e be please omo no na ono so hu se Yesu so boni bi e ne ho na o se sa de ya ene me de ma hokro mensa afiri sa de no mti no wotumi so nko beja Yesu yes ba kromu ho fo so omo pese ye nku Yesu na ye nya Barnabas ono so ankasa na yire kura dadajo no oze no the man is just a man onye boni bia ntini so okunu a uma ye kunu a nti na cheze na onhu ade obeya obe pleasing group for no ntino ese so the born ho no ohoro ni sa ti wo hwe ni sorry ayo so obodam kura na okotena France yakura bi ase because of what he did etino sometimes no obi wo ho a ohun se wa fail all the everything ange obi a ode ne ho fa ho senka wo ye no be man popularity no amaso ntino bibi fun bi a no ode ne ho ahye enu ni nyina results no bi na man no kofre no papa.
I see. Now, just a quick one before I step away. Some here until you are Petro me bench. And they say, also we were talking about at what point would you resist someone from defending you? Oh,
Okay. Yes.
now
Yes.
Okan Suarez they say Suarez obey Sadia no when he be Jane among other things. So
Sure.
no, but say so. If someone defends Suarez, should he accept that defense for what he did?
Yes. That's Suarez ni adi. I don't know. Yeah, no. There is no way Suarez be say. I don't know any results of Papa no opening in Ambreno. What's that? Papa, all my explanation be now make us no. Explanation no your friends example no explanation was no na Asia. If you say yes to Christ, your friends saying Peter can't say kind. Peter was not defending Jesus.
Now I then now to was you. Unim say no one wa share Yesu boss will be defending unim sa.
That's right. No one says that.
Yeah, what she said
no defending Jesus.
Yeah. That was what he was doing. Okay, was it will be this year or catch the Yesu say will be this year will be chairman. Abe
Peter, the what we say. Peter say,
You see, when you told Bini what would he say? I bet you, he say he's not saying anything. He's laughing.
Peter charge your money. Peter, what money. Baba Paunim, nipa bi wo defend wa ma oya ketwa o. Nti na Peter was trying to impekenyes. Said grad media no or belittle Yesu. Because na Yesu ade a ono no obetim dey one second say ye emphasize kanye no. And na Peter dey second ye.
And so can answer am for mu defend it say president ni ministers na say for they are belittling these people oh.
Sometimes yes, but sometimes defense
you are belittling Mama.
No.
Unless you defend him before you be normal.
No. That defense I have what I had to cry. You defend I no be na can make papa mama guy. Now Peter was defending all our winners. Now Peter defending on one of papa. Na who say yes no a odinati no se wona ye fini so a ye de beba omoso ola wona enti no na che se na ehun be hia se odi ka ye bibi mo mu hu se hwe me ma di omochi na yesu hu no se dabi sa de na oye no enye ono ne commandate no because ono no obaya obetima ye niema eso chen de ebrosa enti no nye se kan ene betima defend no eno nti na ma Judas ekoyi Yesu amakura wansuro no because when nze Yesu no kura ro twa obi aso kura otim de tar ho nti medi o musika ekura Yesu no kura o ma yenche no nti na ma eba asaro nti na Peter na enye se Yesu no defend no ene ma Yesu ka say dabi but na Yesu Kristo hu say that the whole people no omunam no omun mandate the omon de nam no ese kan twenka na enkan class so na Peter azu hunu say so no Yesu no kura de so mutimi etimi friends overcome omo de ene ono Peter no de be ba omo so nti no e ka ho ene ma o twen sa asika o promise Yesu say obe defend na go so obe wo so ene so ka ho de ene so na e ka na ho na I want adwene mu say mo nya ahye boy dey say me di so nti
I see you some ho say or better Jumadian said Jordan Ayu a ball na captain on the on that and a keke or Jibona no a tough form here.
And that's right.
Eh,
I say the I'm John also the ordinary about we also we because okay.
Eti Sam
I don't know.
obehwechiri me bomodi ase menya bema of Abet and I say Uncle Sam to also come and support so you'll be able to carry on with what you are doing. Eti at this point no bema bene wa memwa home so ne ama gama Abi enso abem
Not Baba.
aha
I mean,
Abi mrem na omo yenkomo kakra going forward. Nti Abi so what yanka yankoi boy yankomo kakra. Why? We can move into other areas. Why?
What's your question?
Oh, yes, boy yankomo ya mouth free inside boy yankomo o si ensanya yi.
Papa Spanix, today I saw a post by Mahama who is saying
You have your conversation among yourself, yeah. I'll possibly join in the background. Carry on.
Mahama said, let your faith reflect in your work. And I put it on the platform, and somebody, I don't know that person, came to say, this one too, we are commenting on this. And eventually I just asked the guy, all what Mama is saying is this: when you are working, work and turn out output. Do you understand? As your training and everything shows. But he himself, that is not what he shows. You understand? All what he has told us in opposition up to now is showing that the man just lied. And he's still lying. Yesterday, I went to work. I'm supposed to have slept at the place outside London. And I decided to come home. In fact, I was lucky to catch the last train from where I went. So I arrived at London some minutes to 1 a.m. And when I reached London 1 a.m., the buses were working like daytime. And I said, yes, this is how 24-hour economy functions. Meanwhile, these people, the bus I brought here just brought me near my place. Do you understand? Brought me near my place. And I said, this is how the 24-hour thing should be.
but I mean,
Yeah.
what him say one kasaya on the principles. If he say what can we have a say even say a far planner, yenya plan crana, it shouldn't be a plan of something ebia. As I say, yeah, the kultun and anything. We have to have a plan for long term. What can I have a bro? So it is not an event. 24 hours can never be an event. UK they now can. And you know almost started you. They started way back. Even in the UK chrono you know 24 hours now can. And yet the whole country. Baby a whole year busy more and on year 24. That means if somebody pronounced this in opposition last 2 years and now he has started it, maybe I was starting from small corner. It is I won't believe in what you are always keep on saying. Say something shouldn't be an event. Anything I'm on a principles. Because all principles you should have understand they say even 24 hours economy can never be something a event. It should be a process. So the process has started. And starting so and yet they say the economy because it started it will be. Do you know that? I don't know how go for UK more they have to Ghana 24 hours economy. You can't last year okay. Send can so Ghana basis in a year Juma and I don't know. Do you know say Accra Expressway no, side and side no, railway. The train be fa ho akosi Kumasi. Unim sa?
Gracias, hombre.
Hasta luego.
Vamos a sacar la pagatilla.
Eso.
Ahora.
What was that? It didn't make us one principles because who can't say no be not say I buy no yenes a pet. Now, what's the super say? Who uses them no because if this government operate 24 hours economy crampona, there is no way betting me and now do say UK because the thing is just fresh. And even which structures in a year for the year. So the government says we will operate 24 hours economy. In fact, we came here, we explain it to you. And I also what I said now to about my NDC. That is fine. But the explain it now, they are not okay. Say that me explain it now.
Biniwa, you said I voted for NDC.
No, what we sell the bad friends amount. We sell a bad product. And the man, when the father says 1 2 more punua, I convince you, Sebia, John Mahama will do this and that. And he is a good person. Now he's not good. It's just I know. But what I am saying is say, 24 hours economy now, me explain it or no. My explanation is that the work can say but never year 24 hours all of a sudden. It means you must name a baby a trigger baby a money then 24 hours no expanded the home because of one the companies no or more produce or more manufacturing company no so be a toilet roll for instance no person or year more now and then when I'm say ABR whichever friends saying incentives are buying their money to me produce more now or year Juma first no produce 10 and no produce be a 30 they would say workers no better form until offer workers are no offer ebi any pattern there they so be 30 and no na ema 133 no ba mu now the 133 no ba mu a anadu nyina ne ye be adwuma enti no one taxi be kwa adwuma taxi be ye adwuma na adwuma because microphone no mo ko no bebre no the boat no kwa adwuma binum de uber na kwa adwuma binum de including abobo ya e na kwa adwuma say happens what it means in say emanyuma no bebre so no say obi so ewo drivers ya obefo bi awia asan for bi so anajo because driver ba ko ntimi nya adwuma wia na anajo onza and these are some of the things that edit 24 hours economy no bow enti a plan na enye one day event so if you are looking forward to say what you can now you can call hokura nyina no na omunye 24 hours omo ho dada because it has been a long time and yet this is the now aban we yanya sa ni to odi hunu no and this odi hunu works in the future. It doesn't work that day. But there be our kan kromasem. Abi, so what checking kroma? Oh, we na ni vision new year jumane. Into vision bimpo obi enya ne no. It work in the future. Into kwala bi no mu beba. Amasa kwala na ba be hunu say, hey, Sir President Mahama was a vision leader power. And the anano aye ka say ni ma no ye ni vision no wo de wo ho na wo pa this route wa enjoying na wunya no you may say enye sustainable because
whatever stop there so when they say in Chi agrobe so friend what do you understand
now what to say abebi be wo so na so no what no so what I say
okay you explain mine to me then you explain that abebi
see agrobe so if you no pa no a enu ye obi agro a ono akofa se oni ba be ye aye no ye e bia 2 hours so eye 2 hours na edi be ye ni nyina enti wo ba na so mfidie no e sha ase sai de a mfidie na wo de ba na ye be bom na e bia ate e kire se agro na wo de ba na nya de e be ye enti na mo se agro be so a efri anopa no preparation a wo be ye no enu ne bema ebeduru tama nipa no beba dwom ho no na agro no aso efise enema ye hia wa agro no asene nyina abim prepare putting in place anything na make us say amamu do enye event entinu say President Muhammad prepare grounds
you spoken enough all what you've said doesn't make sense because you are trying
it makes a lot of sense. You cannot understand this.
Let me. Look, when Mama, whether he was daydreaming, whether he was intoxicated, or whatever state he was in, when he came out with this 24-hour thing, in the first place, you said a policy. We said 24-hour cannot be a policy. Me, that is 24-hour. No country has a 24-hour policy. It cannot be a policy. And some people have implemented that as a strategy. Sydney has that as a strategy. Do you understand? Okay. When these NDC people, children turned into politicians, came out with this, we oppose this. That one, we don't have the infrastructure yet to do that. You can start implementing the infrastructure, but you can't still describe it as 24. You say, oh, it's 24 hour, it's 20, then you came out with a method, 333, one something, all those rubbish numbers you were quoting.
Oh, no, I want say anything what we are saying that. One
Yesterday I saw Gusitando. I said, look at this one too. He is exactly. He is now soliciting for investors. I said, look at this man. Look at this one too.
La country
You people, when you see people's, I don't know, you see their names and stature, you think this Gusitano, since he was made that leader of that team, he hasn't come out with anything.
Country investors. Country be up investors.
Hold on. Look, in management, when you are undertaking a long-term change or a long-term transformation, we say, yes, you are undertaking the long-term transformation, but you need to make immediate gains as we go along. You understand? You have to make immediate short-term gains, which will culminate in you achieving the long-term goal. But in your case, you are not achieving any short-term goal.
Oh, by gold board sika or the about who say short-term games. Gold board on my $10 billion just 1 year. What was a year short-term games? Okay. What are you talking about?
Okay, so
is this not including?
You allow me. When you were talking, I was quiet too.
Oh, your discipline, mom. And not your yard.
When you were ranting, I was see. I said, this guy talk.
Oh, like Kaza. Meet you. You ain't quiet. Oh, yeah, meet you. I shall watch it. Kaza, Kawase. Now, it doesn't make sense. Rubbish.
You people are joking with the lives of ordinary Ghanaians.
And you're not correct. Okay, it's not true.
A short-term gain, a short-term gain will be buses running. At least you've been 2 years. It shouldn't take
my or the 100 buses free Egypt man or the bedding.
Are they running? Are they running now?
Nti okoto eso abe parking or parking bi so
Are they running?
Why are you asking me, W? Don't ask me this question, Abi. Because John Mahama went to your friend is saying Egypt. Say, on for bus from used to your bus. Even now, much say yama be your friend say Sunya Fuanya Macron 16. Yes, our bus. Sunya Fuanya 16. Be 16. And you know, the bus is coming to work. But now, no bus no event be a process of its own. And you know, bus now already abano. You want boost to the existing one I walk on. What do we say they running? If they are not running, they will run.
Biniwa is not true. Biniwa, Mama is in government for almost 2 years now. Nothing is
one person who follow about no many they say nothing. Many things is happening, and you don't understand the whole thing. And then
I came from Ghana, although I came from Ghana in March. Between March and how many months?
Now go Ghana na wa hu bibi.
No, I came from
and
Ghana.
My papa who ye nyina kra oba be robese ni senye.
Near my papa like what?
Oh, it's true. Oh, it's to be a big.
And you talk, oh, UK is planning. Is when you were in opposition, what did you plan? Apart from God board, I'll say you people talk through a bit. That was why implementation was.
And one who said locomotive.
It's not letting me talk.
Now that can now una say waka sachabe. In the upper jama menchiro near my dear waka me chiro ni.
No, why is look me, it's not you I want to talk to. People like that, your Gusitano, all those rubbish people.
Now no who no other no one friend
I didn't see him personally. I saw him on Facebook or somewhere.
I don't know be picture now, Bobo. To say I can't
location. The location the man was there was doing has nothing to do with 24-hour call. Nothing.
I mean, I don't know the I don't forget.
All the ideas you talk MP Mama promise 24-hour economy is rubbish. Resetting. You don't even know what it means.
You understand? Reset and yet your friend is saying you and yet object you say reset is just an English word. I'm going to reset Ghana. I don't know.
He just said it. He just said it. You see? Anyway, some of us, when you say these things, we can measure it too. You understand? Here, when you say these things, especially depending on how you are operating, when somebody says all of these things, it should be or can be measured.
Also, I mean, me can't be the beginning. When the no now say me say my maker doesn't make sense. Me say no answer ma or control the new more and then President Kufo Bisano, but what he did was very wrong. Wasn't Kroma na oni vision. Kufo can live television that. I did interview man actually Kufo
Kufo wants to tell us that he has vision more than
this
Kufo who put chain on his own neck.
He did well. No, the vision na wonu lenu wo because the vision no na yeti. A vision no so oya e masa ada no na senka na Ghana fo nim so fa so at the time anka ya ntu no. Enti me pese me chese ne ma no bi wo ho a wonu hu ne no. Me and the fruit and the moment in the nearest future surely it shall come to pass. Our mind or more call money, you know, be anyone. That's all they are.
Hold on. This mama, this your Joe mama. Yeah. He has been at the helm of our political affairs for over 30 years. So show me any vision we are experiencing and which came from Mama.
Bralex.
Oh, no, you don't understand the whole thing.
You don't understand what you're talking about.
I've been telling you all kind of shit.
Until I have more work coming. One and just says so now. But brother, so Oklahoma who work. I feel more.
How are you confused?
Oh yes.
Sam, you are defending Binua.
No, because we are no more.
Oh, defending. We also said that.
Because we are no much one, you know, so I can be.
Okay, that's the one.
I mean, what our whole program. Maybe
I can come then if you want to talk.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you enjoying the 24-hour economy in Ghana now?
In 4 years no or better to study no come now maybe after 4 years and 5 years parliament discuss say term of office in 5 years after 5 years na na 24-hour economy na waka ho asem no e be shasi na e be unity se de na bi nwane ka no adi bo ho no a enam se adi bi ni ho afiye ye ne die e bi ni ho na afiye ye ne die eye se wode sa adwene na se ni die bi ana se adi a opese anka o man no oye no wode aba betudwa na anka me sure so say ebia wa hyase e wo baabi na ho no ense na ngiriti yie eya de papa because say it means see ya ebe bo ko ni yie enam say eko no ebo 5 a eko na da ebo 5 a na oman no na ada na oman it mean na where I 5 o'clock na the rest of the hours na aka no productivity etino eye de papa no panyin no de beto abonte eye de papa se oyo so onye yo so oyo ni se yo se wentini anyo me de medini se washase obabi na on se kowe se ne ye de bibia na eche kakra medini se washase na ekowe o my Ghana no enam se eko no edi aprepreni eni eko no enum nyina ntimi tuto ye se de babi amuwo no nti no Manchester eko ye bibi bia wo be bransa na atima yi atima aba and so be sure say if anything investors be are taking on omo sase eye 1 or 2 no bi wo ba bia e bia entimi nyiniti se wo se bia ye expect say e bia wo se yiniti entini sade we die ye nyina se ye hwe ye ko enu Nyankopon ye guso ahodi yi die diana eba be ye adwuma be gidi pass e wo se timi ye adwuma enu anom ade we de wo se timi ye adwuma ma Ghana because say big factories industries na say dia unemployment na askata wo ko we se mu onipa ni adwuma nya enye entini wo se ye ma ye ni ji so be ka bibi na e ye mo mpa say ade wo be ka ye no obetimi ade that bit ba so because anya sadia de bia ni enwema no jeje komu tonton pick ni ice cream ni ice water na sadia ni
akunta hold on
meba let me say wa me so bunya bibia ka ye nyino mu gina ice cream ton ice cream ni pick o komu nyina so mu nyina no se factory si etimi esutu apa say nyino mu nyina no obetwa ko ye adwuma ho no ebetu mo ka yie boso no ni sadia bade enti me de me modie yemfa mretie wa ade a opanyin be ka ye na ye mahama be ka ye no enye ade ye be ka se ye ka amie de busumi nsia aye ene enye de obe ka ye ka se ye de afi aye amie hu se eye positive and negative eye ade eye long term ade ye be ka to for whichever government will come no say abai bi obe bia no say na dwumu opeso wa ye ade ma o ma no a say obunso betuma abosa the rule is a 24-hour economy no abai bia betuma was betuma fa ato aso amna bo ama investors self so ama adiniti mebu wokron so no me che no sana adiniti sana wo se nyina ye wo se etiase se sana tie enti meme no ehon no asem no ni die se si unemployment de bia kase yen kriti ni nyina se 24-hour economy no obi sase free 10-15 years ago obi no was sase say again go be sase 15 years ago anka this time ono no be kan ye no the oba be kan ni say anka yesu no ye be more investors to be more companies aka sa 24 hours economy no said ya ye betimi ye youth no that almost free school aban almost do no betimi school akoko say internship corona ye betimi ma one more was university say et ba ko internship say one was these companies ni factories and you know enye ba suggestion bad idea at all ye say that ye say bi o corona ye nim effectiveness ye hu say factory say bi o corona so mo ye una na o so ko we say no enye information nyina na ubenya finish kakra na bi so bia wonya ntiye so na me che no be aba we say no be obe sure ye no be bia o ye nyina nim pefe say be bia o free ba obe ni di obe sure be bia free ba obe giye say o ye ni say be bia o ye nyina nim say won mo e dia for aba o mo dia aba uniform say ye nyina ye nim e say ye nim ye hwe Timothy, I first one a year or mine, and send away be so one. Maybe me problem in and say, anybody anybody anka, what do you need? Any baby out over done. Nanka ye be crank. Oh, memory problem, no. And they say you're doing the still. You're doing a body, especially ye one can eat. You're doing the a body ye. Ye one can. You so high there. Dan can salmon. But who say? Me who say? Was it ya? Kufubi. Oh, let me say no. Just almost someone go wrong. Busa. Rent, this idea no sense in a mood, especially university or more hostels, this idea. And how much they pay this. Now, see some conversation. What you say? Individuals be SBC apartments. And the job what thing, even with the students, no. And I'm seeing this government intervening, say, and go for semester. More, no one, anybody 3,000. No court. No matter new one over, and no matter and then no matter the money for floor. No matter the 3,000 and over. And you know, with the same room, with the money bed, or each bed the BSC, AC rooms in the piano be 3,000 and over, 3,000 and over. Or more, the new secretary bano, each bed be 30,000 over. Young to community more thing. The rooms no are not allocated to this individual, sir. Or mama come coffee. It's when you know, it will take time. Set a bit much, no man can. So the mission. Send it here. Yaba or two, and no baby. And no boy, but my baby's me, but bufuna. No point him bufuno. Oh, but a no one my car. And what's it who say? Ain't ya for man of sa. Ain't ya for man of sa da. 24 hours economy. And yet then the cry and walk over your soul. No, be say that here. And it's not a case of coming with Yaku, on to me yet, then all get Canada. Because you couldn't mean to come with Yaku, so became in Nano. And your Korea, a bit see that, a bit my da. It is a call back and nothing to me now, but drink as he be a summer, your home brebino. You bet lambast to the summer, if you had the papa be a new one, on to me yet, Yapam. Sandet here. It only this one say be asked you, this will be after some years, maybe 4, 6, 3 months, no. 3 years, no. Yenti, because I contact what would him say? What would him say? You cry tea, you cry, and what would he? You cry, you, and you get and maybe more pokra, dear, maybe more dear. Said young come in force and probably a year or many leaders. People who love the country, want to move the country forward, you know. You compare no man, you compare no man, here. You compare the previous governance, no, and you compare governance. You won't see. You try to give previous governance. No full price, maybe you could do it. You compare full price, but pay what struggle, struggle. The short ready. What you maintain here, and you say the way US you waiting for a bay. And can now crank you talk for 30 series. Elite or Hakra, Kabekran, catches and come say at least why be. But this man has maintained. I did we say now 15 as about 14 that this year. If you could take this idea, no, I just would say and you proper true things. Oh, proper true things. One no baby a courier as a far a courier or no deal with any fool. It went up to like 1917 is elite and this idea. Fear baby I'll be free at 4 prices if I buy yes now. I just will be a more America $15 a liter and this man. Told me to say less than. He was doing well. But Nina say you get the same boy who got to say Johnny some a problem. It's the same we say when Belarus was some country or equipment not about farm and this idea no. Or equipment about idea was as one animal. I do when you have 2 animal. And the economy every imagine no. I remember become because they obi from the members of mechanic. Ye leaders business in the Nanko for the buy ya contact. A tari papa no. Now we call the segments beera. No one your program now could not win now. What to me, the love for that you have for him, ain't mama true no. I want to know what best no man in around. At this point, what we are saying in the PBA, he's thinking and in the team no. They're trying to do better for the country. This is somebody sometimes you can criticize and give ideas and give support and not be to the whole year. Because what person you no year. I mean no because you no year. Opposite you no year. And no sa construction person year. Sa construction all year free Kumasi to Accra. Ah we yenya leaders abako bebrebe. Yenya ni so Kumasi Accra go. Yenya yeni. Say the sifati. Ko odi ko papu na kwa be yade na mai. Bebrebe esi master. No mo jino mo kon pocket no stadium. Oh, how will you travel from Accra to Kumasi and be on transport for 8-10 hours? Now what the cable say wo ko Kumasi. Unam abuta unam utufi Accra na wo ko Kumasi a. Say Nyankopon de be do what you go do Kumasi. Say see am no ke krasanity. It is a visionary, somebody who has the love for the country also. You need me say because these two towns of citizen and yet be a country the dear one. Yes, expansion bar a bit more travel time. No, I am limited. Said yes, you can send me be able to go. That's the leader. That's the leader. That's the leader. Also, my two question for somebody here do the train. For home. 40 meters. Somebody train. Everyone said, yeah, way no way, but no way, is going to. Yeah, that's a leader. That's how leaders think. But you did 8 years ago. You should know how we suffered. How 8 years, 10 years ago, the whole world, everywhere in living, we all suffering. Yeah, walk my years suffer. Mom walk on suffer. All the Michelle. And you know, Ghana no. Say you will be to say at say maybe can become you for whom because one can see sanity. You could be to say you're very saying China. You could be to say Russia. You could be almost so city. Quantum almost so city. Quantum Dubai. The wife go Dubai. Dubai was go Dubai to reach your pictures. Then you say, only Dubai, not Dubai. You to Dubai, and you didn't Dubai, yes, it's here. Me uncle Sammy who can me, whom you can say, hey, and it's a baby to me for say, baby to me for say, and you're doing the moment. That's a leader, a visionary person, somebody who thinks through things about the citizens. Sign up a power what here, but also want me for because you're 2 about 4 years, 5 years. Ni where you go, no everything costs some. No, walk. Eti baba we there. Do ko bibi woni mu, me de be hu se bibi woni mu, but eno ne nche say wo ye bonya ma me nka. Bibi woni mu, o so ye mo man no. Bibi de obi woni mu pa. This will be on so be kan no kore say de bia de me kan. Bibi papa woni mu. Eti no, so what the bibi be to no ho a. I just 24-hour economy e do be to no ni de. Eya de wo eya de de. Because Dubai, se papa yi ba ye no kan say e bi so ye project bi. Or person Tennessee into some big this now apartment. Non-citizens never cast 1 million. Now, you're too quick. But because they had leaders and the leaders talk through and then they build Dubai as to how we see it right now. Now, you know, and you're somebody, and this one can't know 50 air cost. Some project took years, some project took time, but it has been for how many 20 to 25 to 30 years. And send Dubai. And the Ghana no, it will transform within just 5 years. There will be able to bro. Sometimes when I think about this, people I get crazy. What will be bro? A bro pa more bro. And the Ghana say na Ghana for say dia. Nanke we have a love for transformation dia. It's not this go, this come. It's not this go, this come. But that's how I've seen it. Well, cover the way because we banned the audience as someone. Answer because on cannot treat or treat Dubai because woman one business leader and the whole country no woman friend say I don't support about the Ohineno and then na him for some no obia wo flowing obra investor say what wouldn't we bra what one way say be we say my name twamuka na mo say kro adena te child ache yes you empenesa ye ntimi yet because yeah, Anka you put so money because I gave up a MP before we track on a phone to said, yeah, Mahama, be with Tomu, And maybe most wait now one thing to me. I can say to the President Mahama or thing now, the end now, 20% of the more mine. They are control my sample for no stop back. I'm a sound man as I may be. Yet, it is a yellow, maybe put your at the question upon him. Ah, ye pay ye deals again. My wife who could do Dubai or Premier. Hey, obviously, hey, no, a perfume, perfume was in the top perfume America crack. She perfume do Hannah, had your crowd there for and again, hotel room or die, hotel room. Nice. Say what you are out without a room. Kitty, full. Hey, you come on, back. Now, but that will tell come on one. Nip one to me, woman, I would say, hotel, went to me now, would go with one thing. Would tell one night for a week. What was getting the bed ever found? Because your system in your papa. You know, we won't probably what system. No, I ain't losing Kaka. We do family hotel restaurant, I won't know family of 3. What have moved you all one corner? Now we almost 2,500 to 3,000 Ghana cedis. To drinks, 2 weeks, a crack. Say, Quanus, you to be bread. Next is within as a certain, no one bear 4,500 Ghana cedis. Must easy to and now we talk about mobile move to a baby crack. Mobile was come, say $50 to $100 no be you quite out to say, and you within the budget, a rook could so a house is not within the budget. None of them again. And to Mr. Baby. Yes, system, no. And what say it to me? You because they're rising. You tell me who need the papanas, you wouldn't wear. Mummy, you stress to all young panas or yampa. Now, see what ideas be between the supporting the war, you're bit more boy. Master, to me, but this American say was a American. Sanity opening. A corner so to you, Mr. Amna. Potos the Wukum, someone who be by almost my year coin. Almost my year coin. I'm going to be almost my year coin. Number saying, ye, Mr. Sweet to and so be as you go to be a shit, and so be a shit. Mr. Manho, the war, Manho, and the war, come away, and the bang, and so no. I told and stand, baby, a flooded. Still now, baby, a flooded. Still now, baby, a flooded. Will probably say, I didn't say about because yet the political, we have to love the people. If somebody is doing something right, we have to buy ye take corruption, baby, sir. Say corruption one way, ye take corruption, say the other governance no corruption. The papa way they be the piano, API to be maybe for one, say one. Who take certain steps? I mean, we say, well, you didn't way serious. And it's not to be a tournament, me ban them before. Now, me come out,
why,
oh, no, let me come out to this channel. And to be celebrated. And then be a mother cannon. No, be against for one, it will be and to us. Be before papa.
Why? Hold on.
Be before papa. It's with them, wouldn't come where Hannah.
I could hold on before you go. I'm the one coordinating it before. I'm the one coordinating before. Why?
I couldn't my better imagine. What the order will be. Me is wood yet.
No, I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question. I'm the one holding before I just say can.
Back and forth. Oh, beer. What you can. Me, the can.
Okay, I just say okay. Why is finished? I just say take over there. I just say. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Do you hear me well?
Yeah, we can. We are hearing you. Yeah. So say yours and take over.
Oh,
So far, if you listen to Owahi and Beniwa, they are telling us that we are enjoying 24-hour economy. So take it over from there.
24-hour economy.
Because why this thing came about is, yesterday, when you sent me the message, I say I went to work. Normally I go on Wednesdays, but yesterday I had a presentation for one of our audit committees. So I went yesterday instead of today. And in fact, normally when I go, I sleep over and come the following day. But yesterday, because of the heat, I, decided to come home rather than so that I can work home today. And I arrived in London somewhere around 1 a.m. this morning. I arrived in London 1 a.m. And just I came home with a bus because all the buses here are operating in the night like they are operating in the daytime. So then I realized that when we talk of 24-hour economy, this is how it should look like. Do you understand? And these people are running 24 hours for years. They don't make noise. They have never told us any way that 24-hour economy is our policy. No. And we told them that 24-hour economy cannot be a policy. It's a consequence. It's a result of all the policies you put through, which will give you that level of economy. So this is where we are. And Biniwa say, no, they started this years ago. So this, and I wanted to ask Owahene whether things on the ground now, even if they say agrobeso efranopa, are things on the ground now telling us that agro no saw now. He said I should be asking questions. So I just said take over.
The agronomist super say subjective, and how was that?
But Biniwa also told me, he say something be woo or something. You know what it means.
I say, be all kind of say a baby be one so.
So
Right,
to
right.
him, we should wait till when they are dying. Then we see.
Yeah, nah. So kasa baby be one so, na or refer to palm one tappers. Do you understand that proverb?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, just say.
How do you understand it?
Well, you know, when you cut, I mean, to say a bed per se, you know, sometimes when you cut a palm tree, you get so many things from it. You get pine wine. At the point of death, you can get mushrooms and so on. You understand? But in between, you can get this akokoro or something. So many things from it.
Oh,
So more or less, like you benefit more when it's dying. That's how I understand it anyway.
Anyway, for a gunman to have gotten to this point, you know, there, Memo, 45.
And that's you, I'll get you. So go. I take your 45, you go.
Memo, 45 out of 100.
Yeah, okay.
Now, okay.
Finish the 100 then. Finish, add the 55 to 100, finish it, and let people understand.
Okay. So what's not there to at least we may have known somebody who used to be a palm wine tapper, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But what happened is that say who try the two for more. Most will be try the two for more. What the two for more, then you prepare it to tap the wine.
Yeah.
The inselfu, the white wine coming out from it, right? Yeah. But I mean, naturally, there are some naturally so who are better to one. The first one, no wine bapa. Then the white substance.
That is what in Nigeria, if you read Chino Achebe's book, he said the first few, one or twice, they used to give to newly married couple.
Yeah, it's very sweet, but when you joke with it, it can kill you. It can give you diarrhea the whole week. It's very sweet. Yeah. So around that time, the first week and the second week, between the first week and in between the second week, it really pours down like rain. So if you don't visit that place enough time before you get there, it would have been overflown the pot, right? But there are some palm trees, they don't happen that way. You see, at most, maybe by 5 or 6 weeks, you'll be having some palm wine coming out of it. But as it is growing, you see that the momentum is diminishing. The rate at which the wine is pouring down is diminishing. But there's some palm trees, even at that point, that is where you get more palm wine.
Oh, okay.
So that is the reason when the palm is coming to its end of life, that is where you get most wine. But there's one irony with it. That wine is not sweet. He said,
Yeah.
they say that a baby who and also because it may have kept too long. He said, yeah.
But they are the ones who give you the drink that they can light fire with it.
Oh no, unless you distill it, you ferment it and you distill it, the akpeteshi that comes out of it, it's very, very, very toxic, highly inflammable, and you can light fire with it. Yeah, that's one mode of ways that they use to test if the akpeteshi is strong or whatever. Sometimes they make certain things with it though. I don't have much idea how they do
But
it.
just a drink.
Akonta sa ansa na opese ye de be ye de o. Unim se de si ye no. Se nsamfo no o. Nsamfo de ma e pai no a enye de no ye. Dada no a ye hwie wo ye friend sen akotochu anum so ho. Aha, it is opese ye da de o ye no se uti wi na wa hohuru mu de nsuo. A hohuru ma we no ba kokora nkam. Ha, opa next you will see say it is a time na you know the area abegina twa bepe akota.
That's how they deal with it.
That's right. Open so turn around just so you say enya sa ebe ferment ebe kika. Ha.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I just those who drink the freshly made appetition and the sometimes it's like it shocks them. You understand?
You can blow your kidneys with it. Those strong ones,
so why people go and buy this?
Oh no. It's like when you are distilling the akpeteshi, I think the first drum, the first 3 or 4 gallons, you cannot drink it raw. It can kill you. It can blow your kidneys.
I see.
So after that, they mix it up to dilute.
But do you think we've done research to explain all these things to people, or based on experience? Because you can see what they do is based on experience.
Sometimes they even mix it with weed and other stuff, and people drink it and they get messed up. Yo, I used to have this friend from Portugal. He used to come with one of our ships, row ships. One time this guy brought in those days video deck, right? He brought video deck all the way from Italy. Then he gave to me as a kid, and I said, okay, I'm going to give you something. Then I brought him 1 bottle of akpeteshi. He went home with it. The next 3 weeks, then when he came back, the next 3 months when he came back, this guy was looking for me. But I was sick at the hospital. He was looking for me. They say, what did you do to this guy? This guy's been looking for you the whole day. And, I cannot understand the Portuguese. He can also understand English. So there should be somebody interpreter. And that guy said, the drink that you give me, can I get a gallon? So no problem. I went to gallon. Went to come to 2. No, I went to size 2 in German and bought a gallon. This guy, anytime he's coming from the trip, the stuff that it was so good to him that if we have taken that pathway, if Ghana has got that know-how, we could have made enough money from akpeteshi. I'm telling you. Because it's so strong, and akpeteshi doesn't take that much longer time to knock you out.
And like this part of the world, they are season alone, winter time alone, with a lot of sales.
Yeah.
Even now, now, our problem in Ghana is we don't know how to market these things. Now, if we really market this thing by the Ghana Tourist Company, liaise with some of these manufacturers, and we bring it here and label it as organic, just organic alone will give it away.
Yeah, but at some point, this guy from Kumasi, what's the name? The guy from Kumasi, the NDC arrested, the one who was taking in charge of Kofi Juma came with some modifications.
That man was just chopping our money. Forget about Kofi Juma.
Yeah, after all those things, nothing came out of it. He was more corrupt than the devil himself. Okay, let's come back onto the track. 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy after 18 months or maybe 20 months. The sign it's more or less it's a sloganeering. It just how would I put it? Campaign slogan. That's it.
Yeah.
Now whatever they're doing now, in afterthought. Anything that they're doing in connection with 24 hours economy, say beso abapa amagana for ateno. In afterthought. Because on the campaign platform, that was not what they told us.
Mm.
Yeah, that was not what they told us. It is an moment na se pa dream who to say the way no my dream gold board no. It would have hit on the floor going after 20 months, but now it's still a talking shop. And what they have chosen to do no crown is saying more. That's my opinion. Oh, a 24-hour economy no ne yaye bi pen e wo Ghana. Na ade ma no bra ne ye bi no na ma no ye fa pempa wo me ye utility, water and power. These two components can knock everything up. And these two components, unfortunately, we don't have it in abundance like what we used to. So I'm wondering how that 24-hour economy, going to be affected. I'm wondering. But plan as a son, they should be magnanimous enough to tell us, it be a say. But whatever they do, you already not a warma or more air than that. Ghana Expo Promoting Council. Ghana Expo Promoting Council and Krabatane Biana and another far the year. One day offense 1D1F. A 24-hour economy no so over border. One Guzitano and the directors whatever or headed that day.
He doesn't know anything. He has no clue about anything. That is
He do have some clue, but
oh,
I too late. I clue.
Oh,
I
rubbish.
clue. I clue. You NSSB National Small Scale BBB Board. Oh, that all these amalgamated institutions are already over there on the floor. Say a new name no Masasano. I don't that five with Mahama young money 10 years. And with the prevailing conditions back home. I just only be before be the describe 24-hour economy. Now the kind is simple so there. Ain't me possible. I say don't be katia because so yeah production and a power ya better to so amount. Mahama na numutung was a juma ya we will be bayana from morning to afternoon to midnight to the next morning. As one job, three workers, and yet viable and yet possible. So no a buy a campaign slogan. But okana okoka very wise or no one yagri. That's no 4 years there. Any HBL 4 years why that what we have on the ground no and yet feasible say between I practice 24 hours economy and now you practice no before. Demand driven policy. Oh, 24-hour economy, demand driven policy. It is say who need demand and what? Or they quay. Meanwhile, obiso ti baby pa the equita bad in it. Infant say agriculture. What produce agriculture produce bebre. Went to me and no. To say mangoes. To say body a pro kwanso me yin na yehutam ya. Ba yere pro. Ti any system ya e bi betimi adandan say ne am ya package no. It will still come back and hit us. Now on this a man for what's stream and more mudia in a man for on top. So I'm for on top because a money done locally, yet team fire rent to so we cannot we cannot put all our hopes on the locally produced rice. We can't. And I want to miss stop importation all of a sudden it is there in Nigeria for a year. So it's a very dicey. I remember enough form. It is like almost jina simpies no more but be pay to me no. Just say who say Ghana for yadwin and yadwin a obetimi after for granted, sir. most especially around this time here, social media are very vibrant. Obia kuta a phone and the news stations, news companies, many are there no crowd.
I just say, when they are talking, they assume all Ghanaians are like their sycophantic followers.
I
To
wouldn't
them,
say sycophants because it can say, listen, party it takes human beings. It takes how would I put it? It takes die in the wool supporters to keep a party afloat. Else, a one party state. So Ghana for you now to say they are made Ghana will be a one party state. So
how
sometimes
we gonna do you
because,
support only one person?
No, listen. Because they said they are MPP Atitia Pansami. See, you die in the woo MPP, a bad birthday the party from the scratcher. It may die a natural death like CPP. So it may take a natural death. Just in your obia, they will side with the party regardless. Then they build it to a point that makes me a compete, I rub shoulders with those on top. So sometimes we need them. Now you hear monosono, almost reduce almost fancy no so kakra. Don't I mention baby corner saying yeah. Penny for anyone a while about how they but you cannot blame them too much for that. Because CP before Jina after Liman airport formula you two if there's a CP before Jina no, we will not join PNDC. Like Oman for instance. They brought him because at that point, no BNM say a democracy mobile. They said the AC war Burkina Faso. I don't think they think about democracy for now. They don't. They're moving with a wave. It happened to us. So we're all moving with a wave. So then this question.
I just say our part of the world, what Rollins came to do, no? Rollins came to replace one group with another.
No, I know say Rollins as but I'm
no.
not.
Let me land.
Rollins as an institution, right? Not Rollins as a person. So Rollins as an institution. He bounced into a political arena, but also the ideology now or the member for be by. Now we have democracy. A team with him at that time. So those who had the know-how, they sat down and said, do we allow him to go with it or we trying to safeguard it? Or invite him for the brain, as most of them were from the CPP stables. Join them, said they come over here, ruler, decentralization, but all who said no. The way a papa no dear then he quit. You see, what would have expected saying CPP for no more cordial almost back quit it. So come quit ya cabra left say ban on political parties, They could have easily put themselves together, but they did not. Pay to be quite they are hoist. All these guys were all CPP gurus. Metamorphose. They all went into PNDC.
Anyway, I just said when you finish, take over and give it to Isaac.
Okay, Isaac. So it's that in the political party supporters in there. We need them because we cannot allow one party to operate in that environment.
We need people with open mind to make the country work, not people who will blindly support people. I voted. Yeah.
Blindly support no they may know where agree. Now why yes how can you build the base? How can you build the base? This is more minority aka kitu ebi. Almost person mo ba bemo. The best thing they can, if abanye bibia no mbejina fishing PS ball ma baso, how would they build their base? You see, how would they build their base? It's
So building base for basic or what?
Exactly. Building base for base sake. I don't see anything different from that. Oh. Now they're telling say, yeah, no, 2 million, you just said 2 million. Like in the Western world, no, contracts are given to cronies all the time, right? But crony, no, when your contract, the system will make sure say you give us what you bargain for. The quality near top notch. But in our case, yeah, they didn't know your cronies are. They are saying for children, so product no what they buy, it may come out less quality. Till within a short time, no, na product, no, say a rule contract, say a quarter, say whatever. Mother Ghana will not get the full benefit of that contract. Meanwhile, we paid 2, 3, 4, 5 times of it, 5 times the price. So, okay, Mr. Ajima,
Dr. Ajimai, I think Isaac. But I just said before you go,
Isaac Inezo.
But Dr. Ajimai is there. I saw him before. Dr. Ajimai is there.
Yeah.
Okay, let Dr. Ajimai come. But let me ask this in case he want to address it before you.
Okay.
Papa Smiley, when Papa Smiley came on earlier, he read something. Yesterday, I wasn't on the program. That Bombardier said your president, what he did he was defending his citizens. So what is your point about that?
But that was Bombardier's opinion, right?
Do you agree with him?
No. That was Bombardier's opinion, according to Papa Smiley.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at the opinion level.
Okay. But if Dr. Ajimai, because to be frank, when Papa Smiley asked me, I implicated you and Dr. Ajimai. That was why I asked you. So if you say you are happy to leave it at opinion level, let me hear Dr. Ajimai's case if he wants to address. Otherwise, he can address the 24-hour economic thing. They just say you take it from there.
Okay, Dr. Ajimai, Bamazo.
But like I said,
Now what is it?
Moko. The lunch manager, my name is Salah Bia, I'm really very much.
That's good. And then your question and answers and anything that may have crossed your mind. Now, Sisoti, so Papa Smiley Okono Jai be say, say, Prince share the opinion be. Now, I want to know your idea. What is that? I be Sami. You want to know your idea? The kind of it.
Meaning, at the core, the idea that I Prince share opinion on home.
Yeah, Dr. Ajimai, yesterday I wasn't here, but Papa Smiley said when your president phoned FIFA to instruct them to cancel the red card, your president was defending his citizens and defending his country.
That was wrong, man.
So
and so that means that every country you shown on play a record on the head of the president of the country now have to call FIFA and say, hey, sir, England, concert is on your record. You know, they are telling me that a concert also, England Prime Minister should call and say, hey, we have to resign it. So, because Aquano will see us so I say, no, tell them the American. So, when you're corrupt, so, as you know, officer, that's how things operate. Oh, and I was saying, FIFA a year or also so where or bit, you know, because born here, born as a show, they are red card. That's why you have a team national team now more. They have leaders. If anything, they can watch. Talk to FIFA. Own phone and fair no say. So yes, you know, you're wrong, but you say they make and say, we have people that they are more shared conscience. They will defend everything they want to defend. So they say, for so because chance and that's a whole, your conscience say, I be a different media. It's not the right thing. But who say yes? Yeah. I mean, why? Why do you have to come in?
But Dr. Ajiba, let me ask something similar to what you are saying. He has implemented an investment program for American children. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I was trying to read, like, I think that
Yeah.
between 2025 and 2028,
Uh-huh.
it's like $1,000 for the
Exactly.
baby. Yeah.
Exactly. Uh-huh. So I think this week, either yesterday or today, they were inaugurating the thing. So because I know because it's government, it will be huge investment. So he invited the New York Stock Exchange people to come and grace the occasion. And the stock exchange, they've got, I think, bell or hammer thing they used to hit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they gave it to him and he hit the thing. When he finished, he said he liked the hammer or the thing, so he was not going to give it to them. Do you understand? So he told them wherever they can find that thing, they should look for it and find it. But as for him, they likes it. He's not going to give. I mean, so how can you justify this?
No, you say, I don't know what they have in their head. So that's it. Everything behind interesting. And we have
Because
people.
you don't need this thing. You don't need this.
You know, sir, was 1776, right? Which is we're in 1.6 or 1.766 billion for almost January 6th, almost where they tax the order to pay them. 1776, is the independence of America Day. So I just say,
yeah.
So he came about with this amount of money. A person is just department, to pay for those people. Because then they were there to what? To defend him, to defend his cause. Can you imagine?
But Dr. Ajima, you don't want it. But his defenders will have a reason. His defenders will have a reason for that. So.
No, that's the reason. Because they don't think. What's the reason? Because you're no person right? Then he doesn't. It doesn't matter. Say, I don't know, the legality of it, say a constitutional and there's any unconstitutional. No person because that is what he wants to turn this country to. So there's you want to turn this country to like a communist country, like a dictatorship country. Like, hey, when he was there, he said something else, nothing. But look at what he's calling like election censorship acts. So trying to suppress people's votes.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I mean, so this is how this big nation leader is it. And then they summit or call NATO summit or any questions able to answers be our member.
But Dr. Ajima, they say that the summit is his faces and everything, they will carry it to America. They won't leave it there.
Man, you look
so you people,
Look at that. Now you want
They
to.
say they won't leave it because maybe Russia or some people can go and take it and analyze it and say bad things about him. Mm,
He wants to put his face on everything now.
yeah.
Mm.
So maybe because you don't support him, but he supported it's good for them. And just say his people. And just say his people.
Look, he was doing meme coin, right? Meme coin. Investors lost about 2.3 or 3 point something billion, and then he make over $1 billion on this. Can you imagine?
But just say, Dr. Adima, you think if it is not him, America would allow a sitting president to do this?
Because we see the check and balances, right? You see the Republicans, they control all the three: the House, the Senate, and then who the president. The House, the oversight. Republicans, have to do. They are not doing anything. That's what I said.
So
now,
he
that
surrounded
is why.
himself with yes men and women.
Yeah. So now that is why they are afraid, because they know, say, when the Democrats take over the House, right? The oversight responsibility of the House, is going to come into play, right? And then the House, they are going to what? Subpoena all these people to question them. So they say. So now he is afraid. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to sabotage the midterm elections.
Yeah.
I mean,
America,
this is crazy.
You are in trouble.
It's in the wrong hands now. I'm telling you. Look at
So that is why when we say, if you want to, people downplay the impact of leadership. Now we are overemphasizing that. But if we see what is going on in your part of the world, it's a clear indication that bad leadership can destroy a country.
Yes, totally. That's why you say a corrupt leader will put corrupt people in place in all those places to propagate his corruption. And that is how it is. When you have a corrupt leader, your country is doomed.
But his followers don't see it like that. They see him as upright. They see him as second to God.
Yeah. That is how it is. That's how court is, right? So no. It's like this thing to them now.
It's a problem. It's a problem. They just say your
big problem.
We don't know what make you people. What made people support these type of things?
Yeah, so we are in now because we are just waiting. Yeah.
Well, we are all counting on you people to go beat them and vote in your numbers. If you don't do it, then that one is up to you.
I'm telling you, here election, he lost over like 2020 elections. He is so mad about it. He lost. So what he's trying to do, right?
Everything should go in his favor.
So what he's trying to do, you see our elections, right? I vote like early, because they can open the elections like maybe 2-3 weeks before the general elections. So you can go and vote, right? You can go to the Senate and vote. So election day, people will go and vote. But I voted like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? My vote won't be counted, right?
Why?
No, my vote will be counted that day early, because they have to send it to the centers. So then they will release it, as they get it. So he wants the election day votes to be counted, and then disregard all those, you call it like mail-in ballots or absentee ballots. You see what? Because in the election day, right, most of the Republicans will vote that day. So as they are counting, you see their numbers will be high initially. But as the mail-in ballots or absentee ballots are coming in, it will overtake them. So he doesn't want them to come. So he doesn't want my vote to be counted.
But is it not the same thing they did to vote for him to win power? No.
Oh, he himself voted that way. He voted by mail order. But
Hey.
he's saying mail order is it's not good. And
Dr. Jima, you people are in trouble. You are really in a shit hole, but you don't see your own. You see ours.
big time.
You
He
see
voted
ours.
that
So
way.
yours is not shit hole, but ours is shit hole. Hey.
He voted that way, and that is what is amazing about it. He voted that way. The way I voted, that's the way he voted. But no, he doesn't want my vote to be counted.
Well, that is America. America, we used to be very, we used to hold them probably beside UK or something when it comes to politics and so on. But right now, the Igbo have destroyed crowd. Yeah, you've destroyed the credibility the whole world had in American democracy.
Yeah.
It's now
Because
a one way.
you see.
Now a one way street. Yeah, Sam. Sam. Is Sam okay to talk or? Yeah, so Dr. Jima. Yeah, but what about Ghana? So Ghana to Biniwa is saying
Nothing is.
Biniwa is saying 24 hour is economy is progressing. When some of us don't see. So what do you think? I mean, have you got any?
Have you seen anything going on the 24-hour economy? Which ones? Which do they have cocoa processing industry over there, or corn mill, or the 24-hour economy you're talking about? It's not like markets. It's supposed to be like industry, processing industries, where they can process all those things are almost harvest now for right.
Yeah, to them,
Like
they say
corn.
passport office is 24-hour economy. So
It's 24 hours. What is good for what is good for the country? Passport 24 hours, and then we don't have people
so that
have
people
money to go out of the country.
24 hour.
So now they are encouraging people to leave the country now. That's what they are trying to tell us.
Yeah.
So they are making passport 24 hours, but other sector, other distance here, they're not 24 hours. I mean, these people are crazy, man. I mean,
Our mindset and our thinking is like children.
We need a reform mind,
Yeah,
and we don't have it. And then that's a leader who will say enough is enough. This is where I want the country to go. The direction, this is the direction, and then you put people in place, right?
That is what we are waiting for, looking for. Unfortunately, it's proved to be elusive all this while. Because all those people we are having, and even the current crop of people who are parading as wanting to become leaders in Ghana, they don't have that level of thinking.
No, that's because we are doing like tire rotation, right? All the tires are not good, so so every 4 years we change the front tire to the back, and then another 4 years the back tire to the front. You see, yeah, and then the car. That's how we are doing. Just doing tire rotations, and then nothing is improving in our country.
Unfortunately, that's where we are. And those who cannot reason to that level, to them it's okay. Because it's their party in power, they are happy, It's unfortunate.
Because I think I've read something about counterfeit money, and then the people who arrested fleeing or something like. I mean, how? And then they ban the money. I mean, how do we even know what they are saying is right? If the money was counterfeit.
Why in Ghana?
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't read about it, maybe unless it was a fake news.
I haven't heard about that.
So like they caught some people trading counterfeit money or something.
in Ghana.
Yeah. I think I posted something on the website, on the 24.
But how did they anyway? Because we don't cut the money in Ghana. We also pay.
No, it was dollars. The dollar was. They said the dollar was counterfeit.
Oh.
Dog. Sir, you know, time NDC bar powerful from. I know almost say Omanko who container be on be a switch and a picture in say container be on Marco who photo. Now I have full of friends $. And the letter no na or mono say that $. No who yen. Na ye fake into your machine security agency national. CSA no. So omo be say that guy no so omo money jawo. I have a second no catch a gather for it at a shit.
Right? How do we know that I don't come and say fake and say
and also the dog, I know the country be or born a citizen for you know, anything concerning security, no. Sometimes any nana. Ebe say say ebe bo mo amane few sir obi na bisa no no chire mo sir ye bisa no de nka hu nya so be ka hu asem
no performance journey me wana
e ba jo say sorry document o ka yo o say wa ye den
me say performance journey
say o ko no obi ani ho o mu hu no container say yes bia o ko na be de jira ho a container no ote ho ele boy this Canada no say ka omo di to but omo ahu bia omo omo hu ye
container no mfa no obi fi o
I no nya port ho no omo ko hu no
tabi fun hu no obi fi am say la pass o baby nya port
asemo that country na no ye mysterious country ti no nya simple sao bibi I spiritual
Are you sure bibi I spiritual?
Oh no. Are you creative? Are you first? Cocaine creative than cocaine money now cause the country cocaine creative than cocaine.
So when they saw the money, what did they do? Did they call the police or how would they bring the thing themselves?
I'm afraid national security, I'm afraid police, I'm more near and I later no minister of a friends no all cast the interior no chire mu say mu ko hwe mu na na fake currency na enye original enye sikapa no machine or the security nation no secretly they burn it secretly
Spiritual. They burn it spiritually.
you know, so I don't know. So the security agency, the omo ya omo ni amanya ni nyina na eze ombe boy amane.
I don't know only room mama that them for me.
Oh, that be I say I know you fake currency. When you fangu obi ani. I say mo.
I'm not say fake. Na they say him.
Obi adi bi acha ne ho say he. O hu sika o ayina oni akura adwane aja no security for no ahye no soldier for no ahye
I'm a chap farmer.
Wa we be ma say o say o dey akoje wa dey sa ye was nega na yesika we hu nyina na ye twetwe number bi was rose money bi a won number nti na obi a twede de oba na ayira ye gi obi asika na ya hwe numbers no say why be hu bi wo ho na wa wi a hwe nti no obi asika je no ti
Muya banking was in Senegal also.
Na say obi asika je no nti no o number is a wo ewo sika no so no training nyina sika bia wo number na enye the same eti obi a draw ni de nyina na o de ato wo nti se osika yira ye be do number ne hwe na ya boss searchings why be who be wo there je dey una wa wi a
So if you see somebody has stolen, what do you do to the person?
oh na say sika do wa wi a wo fa ko ba be e ho ye be je wa nya amade na e je na wa wu uyam kura e be pai hwe na manfo tue sika no to mo yam di no na ye be pa uyam ayi hwe obi ko na ji sika ne maame ala ne papa de asende no wo se de ga no unu wa be fa wo be yira.
Yeah, but one bit is now okay say expressway no more yen so no your railways was side and side.
Afei na ayini no kura be kire mu your friends say CEO no owo your friends no oye railway agency no omo ayi no omo CEO no on the be kire mu o say yes omo at 40 feet ato nchen side and side nti omo de be ye eno so ye express train railway to Accra Kumasi
40 feet.
40 feet side by side.
Do you know what 40 feet is?
Na say 40 feet anya wa bi asa o
40 feet too little for rail transport.
rail kwan ba ko 40 feet no sha agoda and I na onim 40 feet no 40 feet dey nso ama no
Anyway,
40 feet dey nso ama no wa hu ayi ye fa ne sen ye pai dua do ma pai dua 16 feet no and I ye twa ne tenten ye 16 feet it is exactly and 16 feet kura mi no kura to aso ye 32 feet and you know another okay say still a shade and enye
So Billy One, is what you are talking about? What you are talking now? Is it an afterthought or is something in the plan already?
sa abana ne plan nkita me nti ne na si wo no abeka ma yate wan kan kire se ne no mwanya sa plan no nti I think say all are winners e ka ma omo start omo sa Accra Kumasi road no nyina no e bia na omo wo ho e wo e ka ho nti no o so omo ti we ato nche nti I don't think say no that's what they are na no ba mu dari
yeah, show more
Nkurane, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so omo dey so omo nyiro omo hanye na yepe.
na baby a me ha no say one year na dey we asan aba ye other sagleme and national cathedral ni na sisika ni
Cathedral dey nka ho. Ana dey national cathedral no dey omo sheda na omo anye but seglemi na o ka dey a me na o ya adwen.
Yeah, me patch say project bia ben bia embark bia no or embark in the name of Ghana. You know, bia be free say enye good there, but so to me yeah ka Ghana there. I don't think they can allow the debate.
So, ana dey nka ya Ghana dey.
Yeah, but just Billy One, the engineer you were talking about that he said they will add railway. Where does it work?
Ono onye engineer, me say ono ye CEO of Ghana Railway Authority.
But that guy has been talking too much lately. What can I do?
It just I think
Say
on
ono
Ghana.
ye dey train no a e fa na ma no ba ye no na wa sha se me kura na maintain kasa. Ba ye dey train no a e fa locomotive we ba ye na ma ho se. Wa sha se kasa e fa sa na ma no. Ne dey ma o mo pese o mo ye. Sa man for say eye 1980 train no no be kire me nti free ho no na o ba ya. O kan ensem.
It just
Papu, now question then.
yeah, I think so on down on it. I think so all train up be a dream business same thing. Say whichever administration in power and almost BBI like they should involve the opposition because
Yeah.
the reality they say I don't care. I mean I don't think anybody can convince me say we a quite way within the next in fact 2 years or 2.5 years. I don't think someone will be by until me I'm worried says so almost start simple now when we are that's a I don't know could be any future and so almost enough power now again now is this thing going to be continuing? Not braless, I kind of first and then the basic imagine I'm say I wish I can be involved your position in planning and everything in that way. No? So I'm going to hopefully so position about power and I say, or they can hopefully so position it in about power some 4 8 years later and it's like still like then they'll feel like they were part of it from the get-go and hopefully they'll finish it because I don't think so they'll finish it within the next 2 3 years.
Sam,
So,
apart from segment no John Mahama ofra konya so no na or the contract ama Bruni bi a oye tema new terminal no terminal habo. Sa terminal no omo ye close to ho say anybody be a obeba beji say ultra or terminate contract no obetua 7 billion instead of 1.5 billion no. And nothing a mass contract no MPP for anti-manchum. It is about way per se. Ohu onya yeah obetima ye close to ho say a government of Ghana sika no da ho so ka say sika ho enti enye la sulala na e de beye enti so the sika to account agonda mema or the sika to account so no ye mra to ho say sika we ye the yes akwa no ye the ama contractor enti wa obeye say o terminate no bia no this is cross right da ho na ba na so obetwa mu a ene ehwe hunu say watomra kese nti ano na sa na te but there are some projects bi no mo anya sa cross bi no bi ato it is amano pese o yes a legacy project no dia obehwe ne yi ti me
but
sure
then
say kwana de
this is
kanake ombeye
yeah, but this is
Alex,
this
whoever
is a
gave you that
country
information,
woman obibu oman obibu emra so a omo betimi a try to but so obibu so a like yen I don't think see yeah be obi betimi aba betwem regardless say close at one I say we and yen it happens they like all the time.
that's so there are different types of contract I'll bet you sir. Nipo man was information though a no correct, but one funny information in an amount. I like to say what you mean.
peti over
Sir, how about contract, how about expansion here? All can once a me. So besides a Ghana, a component to do a woman, tap a Korean can. It's about financing. A bird operate and transfer. Nti ano don sasha there. Bolore for a fund a fundy bibia. Nemo yone omo contract. The next 25 years, ombe opretia no mati omoka. Omode eyi na maye. Omukuso omo operate so near see a revenue because there's going to be more imports, bigger ships are going to come. Nti da kwa say akukọ ne mame abrewa obi eboa ne yonku. So
agonta tio that ma o kan nyina no o say nkomo me say there is nowhere government of Ghana onu no need to me say oye mra say na akoko adokra ba ya ye kan ya joma ama project binum to say hospital Bank of Ghana medical hospital ya akoko ado na bebie
o se ka o mame wi ya ka beti ase ma o di mame wi nti ansa na obi be senke that quantum of pikano eso onya bibi gina so ontimi fa ne sika mbembe shem na o cha na aban asesa na oba betwem dabi na baby a ye ekọ wrong ni baby a product ye GOG funding no untimi mfa mra bi ento ho cause sika no obegege no oh ana no one for sembra ni bi amfa yes aglam oh seka otoko de sans as ni yina ma foreign interest bi te said ye di ma bolore wo port no and wo ya obetumi December na komba ye GOG funding you cannot put any law. But since you investor be about express road, in fact, the GOG na funding. The GOG no a discretionary. Alex, what am I say?
me te ase pa akota ete ase pa
GOG funding there, ultimate fast law number. It will be of course as in be and one can of crenanchero.
okay no kra kire me project no kra me minimu da say friend saying BOT I know it nti obi ahia so be ka no kra kire me ana wani tro antreme no kuro tro do ni say omo yes amra no that is what they go agreement now
the money is not coming from Ghana.
MPP for by they try a lot say ko be ma contractor na terminate je adwuma no ama na ko now ya me pesa me tire ne sa konte saban no ye serious say oye kwan a we nya asem obetim the contract na ma contractor no watua sika to account sum say uduru ba bi a ye mfa no sa account we nobody can go in aban ben ntimi nya sa de
yeah, but I just said,
listen,
I just said, be a walk about Bessia. They said, they're about Bessia no war because Ghana needs Sikada ho. Sikano, yes, I Sikano, Okoji taxes on money, your product no money idea, own a million. And no be near Bay near their product no. They go on no more, to me, yes, Sikan United, no walk about Bob Bessia. Bob Bessia, Bema project now was 10. That's a project I know a bit metri and who canoa. Oh, maybe a yajis kanka near the tria. Until I ban be anyone more. Just say be a chrome hair away or mana, Boston, how much or $1 and don't bet me. But Ghana, we don't have that capacity. Oh, this say be a buy a couple Bessian or the yes, I express road, yeah. And there, what Bessian the 2 on ma, no one ma. What the a hunch is any idea in Abbey to a pefe, a be any. Kulu bi enim so sika no nie sense na wa ha na wontimi yante se sagamede no
na contact agreement no mo je bosia na mo anye bosia
omo je bisia
nti o say GOG na omo de nti no what are you saying now o say we no ye bosia e na ebetima ayesa o so omo je bosia ba omo anya ne sa
listen say uti ba wonche say GOG
ma tie wa say no pa ba de o kan na me say emra no ye na omo anya nto ho
what check ya bi untimi nya mra nto ho the GOG kwan ya mama person oye say o person oye mra to a say abri so o ka say wo GOG your taxes now they are a bet share since I know what besia against your taxes no the besia na we kwan in them.
Say
yes.
Let me ask you. Biniwa, in Spain, have you seen the Spanish government constructing road or supervising road by itself?
In Spain
Yeah, they do.
Spain hano abanye simple road no nyina because ono ade oye train kwan no the government supervise it yes train railways yeah sa bullet train eno ye under government the central government no na yes animal and they supervise it.
Yes, they do.
Biniwa, look, all these things in this part of the world, the government only facilitates funding for these projects. We have ministries or establishments or departments which run with it.
Now Ghana no say the same thing. Yes, I na tie Ghana ho. The ministry no dey.
It's not the same. Otherwise, you won't come here and say, Mama government. No. That is why when they
the ministry is not under Mahama.
Oh, I see. So now the ministry, you understand the ministry is under Mahama, and when they are not doing well, you say we can't blame them.
You can't blame them.
Mahama appointed almost everybody there. So when they are not doing the right thing, Sagrami. If it is not NDC which fronted it, and it's being built by, let's say, Ministry of Housing or any other
UK now institution be independent because community no community de Madrid they don't add the government to it, the central government, but they are the ones doing it. So the institutions are independent.
That is local government. Ghana local government is not working.
Under the same president. Yeah,
because the local government is decentralized. So it does road construction, streets, lighting, every street naming is not government project. They do it.
Say no
But
na no
our
contract ni
place,
na ka krom ho no yeah ho de no nka DCE for no ho omo de ni na contract. Until that's the constitution until so be change no. Sana na so ate.
yeah, so that is a problem we're having. That is why when this one starts,
It is not about Mahama doing
Mahama can
anything. It
change
is
it.
the constitution of
Mahama can
Ghana. He
change
can
it.
change it by
Mahama
changing
can change it
overnight.
because there is no majority.
I say it is not an event, it's a process. Brah,
Oh,
this
your
is your
process
voice.
is useless. The process is not working. That's the thing.
That's right. So you don't know what you're talking about. Until I make us I won't tell you as I'm telling you today. Don't tell you as
Binewa, look, we operate from a different level here. Do you
It doesn't
understand?
matter.
We
Oh,
operate
UK,
from, not in Ghana.
UK to Ghana because their system is different than Ghana.
What
And then
system?
how
Ghana,
can
what system? We don't have any system. Ghana, we don't have any system. Individual or political parties doing stupid
no.
things.
The system we have is that we don't have system. That is our system.
Abe, muya. Benewa, the can say I just say it's not constitution and you know creta.
That is the sound of people. Ultimately, decentralize then now decentralize fine.
Yeah, started decentralization and sana 1992 election in democracy never in effect. It didn't come to about this assembly about to law. I'm saying to somewhere 89. 1989, yes, started to this is assembly election first. Yeah, started decentralization. PNDC started in a long time, but I'm by a constitution on the same. Meanwhile, Bibia Ghana here be a one form. What we don't have is the will to apply it. Last week, committee, Abrante ya na no che or MPP me or the sample. Oh, a young guy, what they say.
Miracles about it.
Miracles or tell mom wa bem no na no country me to no ntime nkasa. Okodi opposition there now onim bibia but aso okansa ba kuma ni to metrim. Or say decentralization the executive no mum pese be adwuma. So enche se yenim ra no na se aban hyemra na aban ndi so a hwan na ekwachi aban.
But decentralization now more kind of Ghana hona. The almost be me say dangerous mama. Say a mind way president in the ye true DC so about we no be NDC DC we be MPP DC. That's a president the big common fund amount. I have been common fund the bit delay uncle. Remember progress no
Okay. And one yes, for me so it is the executive was a bank CM.
And then I make us a decentralization Ghana no enye viable papa bia enye sana had no here
if my district if there's decentralize it and my district we got to know that the government of the day is not releasing funds to do our projects or to do projects in our area. Next time we will not vote for that government again.
Yeah, it's
a government not you W. The government no dey move to man o me say ono no ni area no but be a hofo office or person or di omo bon no be mo yi no ache.
Yeah, so they will lose in that district. They will lose in that district.
Why they do so jama oh who is it? I don't know where no me say so dey we no mo ye no until say you be decentralize the whole powers a free presidency hono say ono ne be twa na say region bia no region bia we independent or they get tax.
Local government decentralization is vital.
Ghana na o kan ho asem no. You know,
we cannot sit down for Mahama or Akufo-Addo alone to appoint DCs for us. People who don't have a clue what they are doing to be our
standing no club no appoint Ghana no ko boni pa.
We can't conclude like that. We can all go and stand in our area.
We did campaign platforms.
Yesterday the meeting, yeah.
But Mr. O, Say uko jina campaign platform so ti say the film bi na say me hwe no mu bisa ayi friends aboy dey say jata tiger no friends lion na ka say if you vote for me no more hunting. No, I say, Mr. Lion, what are you going to eat? I say, I will eat grass. No, I say, right. Now, why we glass that? I say, I am learning. Enti, Mimi Zazabi, Wono, Ediga, Okwa, say, O campaign message, Binum the same. Oh, they are briefly a big acclamation near his event tomorrow campaign amount. Can we say, I'm betting you, say, Kababa Betraba, a Baba campaign, I'm
I'm
telling
not
you.
standing when they are voting for the district or local level election. You are not standing on any political party. So if the people like you,
No,
what you
maybe
tell
I know
them,
they are best standing for some best standing for a political party. Why not? Now say how you know almost standing for political party. Why?
there will be
Now
independent,
say political party next standing.
there will be independent people.
Abe,
Wait my independent there's over we need
hold your
share.
fire. Hold your fire. Alex, when me be adwen say, president yen free Rollins, Ajekum Kufuor, Mills, no ma decentralization in adwuma. Oni me be adwen.
And so yeah. So man it's so more operating cause I bring yeah betima no one time.
I mean, we wasting our time.
Oh
President,
yeah we see you.
no president.
Omo na man nkoso I know they sure. Yes.
It is one man uncle so. Basing that man okay. Now no me here the last time omutu akoma. Put him. Onko di shembra mu say a friend your friend is statutory payment. Any kwan say BBA twitwa sa payment ne kwam nothing. What's mojije taxes no a emu 5% enko assemblies no nothing. Man just said nothing because statutory. Just said nothing. Assassin in a question from Kura, that payment should go. It doesn't go. Yeah,
It doesn't go say I know yeah I come for the president and then this time they go match him move to approve 8 billion and go say man can tell us go.
Is you know what they are saying? Atufonsi is not releasing the fund.
Hold on. Abe, you are
One can say he's not releasing a damn fan.
Abe, you are hijacking the program. What they say, Sebia, we are adagea, Benoit, for online. Now, the sequence at which they pay those things to themselves.
I just said BB has come. BB hasn't spoken.
Okay, and yeah, I'm so I take you waiting at you. BB, Bamazo.
And I sorry, I drink it.
And then church.
That remember I saw my grosso.
Agrobas was what? Agrobas were if you pa.
If you have one, so.
I
be one, so.
Okay, and a BB Kakra de Better and Fache and Apo and
More concluding a Jemra.
Oh, yeah, conclude. Yeah, can be into the.
Oh,
yeah, we take a crime to know. Me, I can't buy decentralization. A president for no to Abama on Penoma hijack. Rollins,
me my dream, me make mostly a general creative. Politicians don't want your migrants on by your money. Don't want your migrants on by your money. Yeah, sorry. Your migrants on by your money. The ammonia per coin pan. What more crowd will be to match will be the Swahili. But Omono Quaya politics Nankasano. It will not help. It will not making the thing well because they lie to get their way power and they have to also get some money to fund the party for next month, for next elections. And in all these things, and one and the corruption, you could see that you know the percentage room, you know percentage room. Because the thing is not making the thing work. But I don't know, see a selfless leader. We call the selfless leader. Now, who can be a selfless leader? Because before I will be my president, you have to spend so much. And go for over to Obama, they need something from you. And so I know what to Obama. So always can among people do a cheese here. Hey, Alan Jeva, they busy because Kawu, the co-fruiter. You be make a crack, but to see shirt more first park and confirm and a tom t-shirt. And prepare this is t-shirt near top, but then with my cotton t-shirt. Almost yet chairwoman. No, there's here. Oh, auntie, I dear no, baby, I've grown it. Cocoa for near the Mawa, no, about Tibina. What the beer now with Kakra with my and why now.
The Atriagum,
I mean, I be a near pencil.
Ah, okay. Yo. And the that's and then not so much and not twice for
Yeah, more than me and twice switch. I me adoma, every banner, some revelations being so up.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, it's that.
Bye bye.
Bye.